machine.
I feel you.
So
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
my whole thing is check this out, Sister Lakeisha.
Hmm.
When
and I was talking about Dirk Nowitzki Mavericks, by the way, just to be clear.
yeah, when you look at the Fever, they're not so far.
That's true, Alyssa B, but it's coming.
But when you look at us, we not too far either. It's just that it was not put down that hey, Kennedy Carter is the stamp.
True.
We already got Camilla and Angel. Angel. So those three are my team. He only said two. So since he only put two there, we have a whole 12. A whole 10 that's suspect, right? Outside of
Hmm.
what we gonna go get in the draft. But he didn't even give us solidarity in the draft because he said he's gonna put pieces together to go venture off into free agency. Like you're a fucking weirdo. I'm sorry, man. You're a weirdo. Like, what are you doing? Oh yeah. So if we get Olivia Miles, you're gonna piece her together to get rid of Olivia Miles, and we need a point guard. Like, what are you saying, man? It don't make no sense. Or what are you talking about? You got me. He got me. Like I told y'all yesterday, he got me messed up. I really, man. Jeff P, you on the clock, man. I swear to God, man. I'm saying on every podcast because he got. Listen, he has me messed up. Because if you really look up at it, like Brooklyn said, it's not that many 6'1" guards that's available.
And not only is there not many, they all not good. Like,
And they all not good.
everybody's not good, or as good as others. So
Right.
So are you really answer me this? Since I already know how you feel about Ozzy Fudd, are you really gonna pass up? If Tahina is there, are you gonna pass up on Tahina, Sister Tony, Sister Lakeisha?
If okay, what's the scenario? First, you got to tell me what the scenario is.
Okay, we already got Olivia Miles.
Okay.
We still talking about the Toyota?
I'm saying Tahina Pow or Ozzy. I'm asking. It's just a question.
Tahina Papa or Ozzy.
I'm gonna
Or
be you.
Asia.
I'm gonna be you like yesterday. Tahina Papa.
I love you. But I'm just saying.
Tahina Papa or Ozzy Fudd. Oh Lord, jeez.
Would you pass up on her? Would you just go to something else?
I'll probably go to something else.
I feel you, Nate. Hey, listen, man, we all want her back, but I think we all kind of see the writing on the wall. So I feel you.
Yeah, because they still ain't talking about Kennedy Carter.
Yeah.
Well, they're not gonna talk about her until next.
But
January.
that's why I'm not mad at a Isaiah James now, because I would have never said the name if we had Kennedy. But now that Kennedy might not be coming back, I'm not mad at Isaiah James at a 10th pick.
Let me tell you something. The reason why I asked y'all about that interview with Tyler Marsh, and I have to, after I probably get off with you, I'll probably go listen to it. But I had saw on Twitter that people were saying he did that whole 40-minute interview and he still didn't talk about Kennedy Carter. He talked about, they said, well, this is what Twitter said. Twitter just said he talked about Angel Reese, he talked about Camila Cardosa, he talked about some other people, but he didn't talk about Kennedy Carter.
Well,
and people was asking in the comments, why didn't No Cap Podcast ask him about Kennedy Carter? Well, I'm pretty sure he told him before he sat down that he wasn't answering them questions. That's the only way I can see No Cap Space asking him that question.
I
know if he came on here, we would ask him.
Right. No, absolutely. And I listen, when somebody not saying something says a lot. So we kind of already know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll jump into a conclusion. Here y'all go again with this.
Oh no!
Well, let us jump then. If we want to jump, then let us jump.
I just saw clips of him going in depth.
No, but my point is, and I'm not saying that it means nothing or it means something. All I'm saying is that if if you clearly leaving somebody, it don't even have to be about basketball, about Kennedy or whoever. Like in general, if you clearly like, if it's an elephant in the room that you clearly avoiding, it says a lot.
Did
Like
he
it
talk
says a
about
lot.
Dana Evans? Did he talk about Breonna Turner? Did he talk about Rachel Branham? Did he talk about Diamond the Shields? Did he talk about
He
Elizabeth
talked about
Williams?
Dana was a good
He
piece.
did
He said Dana was a what?
A good piece.
a good piece.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, we
That's
ain't
what I'm
never gonna
telling you.
win.
Now,
We ain't never
that's
gonna
not,
win.
look.
See,
That's what
that's
I'm
what I'm
telling you,
Oh
talking
Sister
about,
Lord,
Tony.
we
Tony.
ain't gonna never gonna win. If he
That's what I'm
think
telling you,
Dana
Sister
is a
Tony.
good
We
piece,
gonna we gonna keep this
Lord,
conversation for tomorrow because I gotta actually go listen to the whole 40-minute interview. It was
mm-mm,
45 minutes.
mm-mm.
And Dana Evans'
That's what I'm
name they
saying,
saying on
Tony.
Twitter came up, and I'm like,
Did
I gotta
see
go watch
that tell
this.
me your mindset already that you really ain't got nothing. You don't know what the heck you doing. Oh hell, we not winning a dog.
But we
We're
go,
not even
but
going to the playoffs.
we gonna say allegedly until I listen to the whole
Allegedly, we ain't
interview.
going to the playoffs.
We're gonna be fine. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
We ain't
We're
going
gonna be
nowhere,
fine.
man.
We're
Okay,
gonna
you
be
got
fine.
dribbling Dana coming back. Oh God,
Angel is not going for that. We're gonna be
No,
fine.
Angel not going for that though.
We're
She
not
you
going for
got
that.
left
dribbling
feet on the
Dana.
clock.
Sports
And
263. If
see,
Kennedy
Angel,
gone,
and you know
we
what the
need
trip part
Hamani. I
about
like
this
Hamani
is?
Turner Sports at the 17 pick. However, whoever we take at 10 will not be better than her. Okay. That's a bold statement.
I
I like
tell you
okay,
this.
sports.
Angel Reese has been quiet too, and I know why. She like, I'm trying to see how this gonna play
Hey,
out.
listen, Uncle JE said something on a podcast earlier. I agree with. If Angel is gone, me too. I'm going too, man. Like, so to get in play, get Chicago, get in play around if you want to.
Well,
You're gonna lose part of your fan base.
Yeah,
I
tell
got some,
him.
well,
Yeah,
I
Nate.
got
That's
something
why
to
I'm
say
saying I
about
got to
that.
go listen to the whole interview myself instead of listen to these comments online. I'll let you know tomorrow after I sit down and watch it, Nate.
Well, I got
Yeah,
something to say about that.
because I can't believe he would say Dana is a good piece. Come on now, you got not even. You can't even sell her for $1.
You can't, Tony. You can't.
I
Not
hope
for a
you're right.
dollar.
I
Not
hope
even
you're
for a
right,
dollar.
sports. I want Kennedy back.
Nobody wants her. That's how bad it is. How is she a good piece and no other team wants her?
No, they don't want him. You
I
see,
Hey,
swear
you
how
to
see
you
the
how
God, man.
you see the Valkyries didn't take her.
Valkyries didn't want it? They was like, the
She a
Valkyrie.
restricted free agent. They can't take restricted free agents.
Oh
They can only
man.
Oh,
can take
okay.
they can only take unrestricted free agents. But
Oh, well, I wish
Well,
they'd have
guess
made
what?
we're
that
gonna
trade.
know. We're gonna know soon enough anyway, because once free agency starts, we're gonna know what's what, who's who, and we're gonna know how
When is
everybody
free
feel about
agency?
everybody. I don't know the exact
January
date.
1st, I think. Hold on, let me go
Okay.
look it up.
Okay. Now listen, it might be the first. I know it was in January. I just didn't know the date, so it might be the first.
Let me go. Let me go make sure because I don't
Yeah,
like to
come on,
give
make
out.
sure
You know
you
I
know
like
you
research, so I appreciate that, Lakeisha.
Somebody else said that on
One thing
another
that annoys
podcast.
me, like on this, when people get up here and they start telling their opinions like it's facts
suspense.
and they
Not
be dead
suspense.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, yo, why do people do that? I should have known. And I'm not saying don't get shit wrong. Like we human,
Right.
you can get something wrong sometimes. But I'm talking about people that literally be up here like, nah, like it's like this and it's like that, and it's like, nah, it's not. It's like if you go do the research and look, it's clearly not like that. But people dead be telling their opinions like it's facts. Like
Right.
again, if you say something wrong, if you misspeak, we all do that. I don't got no issue with that. We
No,
all gonna say something wrong, come back, oh my bad, I got it wrong. We all do that. But some
just
people
like I
just be
said
up
on the
here.
last on I am Zo media, I was actual fact that
Right.
Tahina Pow, she is efficient. She
She
is
is.
efficient.
She definitely efficient. Absolutely.
And
Here's a
and
thought, Juloy. Here's a
and
thought,
listen,
Juloy.
Sister
Leave us out,
Lakeisha,
make shake up the
they
whole scenario.
man, listen, they got at me about
Go
Tahina so bad
ahead. I wouldn't
because
mind Juloy on the sky. That's a fact.
I wouldn't
Yeah, I
mind
wouldn't
you,
mind
Lord.
it
Come,
either.
bring her home. Bring
What's
that
the name
gold
of the
mama back here.
Lakeisha, Alyssa want to know the name of the podcast or interview.
It's called No Cap Podcast. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me make sure I get the right thing. No cap podcast. It's like a white guy and a black lady and
January 21st, free agency negotiations
let me
begin.
see, no
February
cap.
1st, free agents open to sign contracts. Thanks. Alyssa B know her stuff. This ain't the first time I see you, Alyssa. I like that. Alyssa B be know her. She be coming with the facts, man.
So
Like,
January 21st, right?
Yeah, it's January 21st. I just found it. And then they can start signing contracts on February 1st for free agency. So we
yeah.
won't know that to that time
So
period.
we got to go
But
through this
that don't mean we can't speculate.
Right.
we gotta be in torture for 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
No cap space.
Well. Today she put
Yeah,
up a.
it's called the podcast is called No Cap Space WBB.
Thank you, sports.
And he was over there. Now I don't know what he said over there, but I just seen clips. I have to go and watch the whole thing.
Yes,
People
might
be
do.
Tony. He talking
people be
about some
clipping
Dana
stuff.
Evans, Tony. Tony. He over there
Man,
talking about
if
some
he
Dana
talking
Evans,
about Dana
Tony.
Evans is a special piece. Well, yes,
Oh,
he right about
Sports
that.
two
He
six three
right
said
about
she
it. She
was
is a
watching it.
special piece. But I mean, God dang, dude.
I don't even know why we still talking about Dana Evans. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Oh
I
my
don't.
God.
I don't.
What she is, bro, Claude, a bench champion.
She's a
Yeah.
bitch.
A
I don't even
bench
know why we
champion.
still
champion.
talking about
Sit
that.
on the bench and got a championship.
The
That's it.
only they
And
Hey,
don't
only
sit on
like
this bitch
Tyler
and get
about
this
Angel and
ring, girl.
Camilla.
and don't get me wrong. I I don't want Dana to be sitting there talking
Speculation.
about everybody hate me. It's not that. It's just the attitude that went
That's
on
all I
this
got
year.
is speculation.
And this is my thing. If
Mike, what's going on, Mike?
you talk so bad about how the fans treated you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Y'all want to
how,
come up to the panel, hit the link.
and how you were so hurt and all of that. And why would you want to come back to the Chicago Sky then? Because the
That's the
same
big.
fans gonna be there.
That's the question. But
Them
I
fans
think
ain't left. So the
I
same fans gonna be there that gonna talk about you when you start doing crazy stuff, like dribbling the ball, like you and the ball have a personal
let me tell you
relationship.
something, Tony. She probably thought she wasn't gonna have to come back, but when her agent told her she wasn't getting the buzz she thought she was gonna get, nah, she might be creeping back. You see what I'm saying?
You
Because she
can't
not
don't give
getting
me
Well,
the
the buzz. I
again,
buzz
wouldn't
she
even come
thought she
back.
was
again,
gonna get.
Chicago's in the driver's seat, like KSAP always say, because she a restricted free agent. So either another team is gonna put out an offer for her, and Chicago is not gonna match, they're gonna let her go, or
Right.
Chicago is gonna match, bring her back, or Chicago is gonna let her, turn into a free agent and let her walk. So
Man, put her on the horse. Hit
Let her
the back
go.
of that horse. Hit that horse on the back of his ass and let her go to the sunset, baby. Her and
talking about
Izzy. Izzy could go too.
Brianna Turner can go with them too.
Brianna Turner, we gonna go ahead and put the retirement wheelchair or the rocking chair, whatever the one she want to prefer to be put in. We gonna go ahead and do
I
that
never
for
did understand the Breonna Turner thing.
Come on,
Maybe
you
she was
play for
great.
20 minutes and all you get is one rebound. Lord
Well,
have mercy.
Brooklyn blew my mind one night when he talking about she was an alley oop big. I said, "What the hell
that's what they
is
called her. I gotta find it. So y'all think I made that up? I heard that.
no back
I think you made that
no
up,
when she
man.
no
I'm gonna
when she
find it.
was younger when she was
No,
younger.
I heard that this year in the WNBA. That was they call her play style. They was like, oh, she's an alley oop big. I said what? Okay.
it?"
I said okay,
You know
all
what?
right.
It was so funny. They all so
I
special and doing great things when they leave, but when they come back to the Chicago Sky, they can't do diddly squat.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that terminology. I was like, what is Brooklyn? Okay, alley oop big. So we kept her on the bench to do an alley oop at some point during the game. Like I just don't understand how you get a job. Like if that's the case,
Man, Jeff
hell.
P, you on the clock on Brooklyn's 80s Babies podcast. We all telling you
I
you
mean,
on the clock.
y'all let Curse go to keep the alley you big. I'm not understanding. Like, I'm just not understanding some of the
Alley-oop big.
decisions. I'm not understanding some of the decisions that was made. That's why I tell people all the time when I talk about Jeff
Tell
P.
you, man, that whole front
Sometimes Jeff
office
P.
need to
You be
be
like, oh, that's a
gone.
good move. Then sometimes you be over there scratching your head like, what the hell is going? So he on the clock, like Bro Claude said. He on the clock.
Tell you, man.
If
You
Breonna
got a
Turner
coach
come
talking
back,
about Dana as a special piece. God dang it, dude.
yeah, she's special, all
Brian, how
right.
you? I'm confused because you not on my channel, Brian.
Oh.
Oh wait, you did you go live on Bro Code?
Oh, I always go live when you get on.
Oh no, no,
So
so you good. No, okay, that's confused me because I was like, I saw the link because like when they in my chat, but like in somebody else's chat is like a little link on it. So I was like, I didn't know that happened, but it makes sense now. That's why I was like,
Mike,
wait.
Mike says it's like when someone breaks up with their girlfriend, then can't get a date. That's what happened to Dana.
That's a good one, Mike.
Like you thought you was fine, and now you coming back to me? What the hell?
yeah, that's crazy. Hey Mike, you need to call that front office, man. They need to get some of your, you know what I mean, some of your professional, you know what I mean, wisdom, brother. Cause I can't understand. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it
Okay.
alone.
Yeah,
This the
alley
last
hoops
time.
her behind
Okay.
off this roster.
I don't
You gotta
understand.
get me pen on. I don't know.
Yo, y'all got some cold
Jesus.
people in
Oh
the chat,
yeah,
man.
Mike,
I gotta learn. I don't
you
know how
gotta
to
have your
listen, man. I just set it up. Y'all asking me to be
yeah,
computer
Mike.
savvy.
You got to be verified through your Gmail.
All
It
right, let me
verified
see.
my email and
Man.
password before I got up here, Mike. You got to be verified. If you don't know your password, you ain't getting up on this panel, Playboy. You're not getting up here.
I don't even know how to fix it right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mike gonna have me to the
You gotta
chat.
tell them
KSAP,
about your
hey,
grandmother
KSAP got
twice
you on
removed.
lockdown.
Right. Listen, I
Yeah,
wanted to make sure I ain't had no trolls. I was like, nah, you gotta verify yourself.
yeah. Mike, you can't just be coming up there with no regular Mike handle. No, you can be any Mike. You got.
Guys can stream in destinations. Guys,
We had a troll last night.
guest must
These
authenticate.
these
All right,
NBs.
I took it off. I think I'm gonna leave that on there. I like it. It says guest must authenticate. Try again, Mike.
Okay.
I like making people authenticate, man. Authenticate yourself when you come on my panel.
Mike
I
said,
like
tell
that.
Dana Evans like Martin used to say, get to stepping.
It should work now, Mike.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
oh
no,
yeah.
I took off the authentication.
I just don't understand because see the thing about Dana Evans, she's not tall enough. So Jeff P say she a streaky shooter. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. So I don't even know
I
why we
tell you.
still talking about it.
Hey,
I don't get it.
let me just put it
I
this
took
way.
it off, Mike. You
If
should be
she
good.
comes back and Izzy come back and the whole crew come back, I'm telling you, we
I
ain't
think
going
that
nowhere.
let me tell you something, Tony.
We
Let me tell
not
you,
going
I'm not
We ain't
gonna
nowhere.
be
going nowhere.
shocked if all of them
Hilarious.
don't
I
come
love
back.
you, Sister
I'm
Tony.
I'm telling you, we ain't gonna go nowhere. We're not even.
Don't be
and the first
shocked,
game,
Tony.
hold up, the first game y'all playing the Fever. Oh hell,
Don't get shocked, Tony.
Oh my God. Could you understand?
man,
Listen, what a
it's like
catastrophe.
a bad omen with
All I
Chicago
know is
Right.
Sky.
them.
What a
Y'all need
catastrophe.
some sage.
All I
Y'all
know
need
is them
a
lives
priest.
after them games gonna be lit. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, y'all need a priest, man.
What a
There's
Man,
something
catastrophe.
wrong with this franchise.
but
If they get rid of Kennedy Carter and keep Dana Evans,
oh Lord,
what a catastrophe.
it would
You're not
be
gonna win anything. What you gonna win
it would be
with Dana
horrible, bro,
Evans?
Claude.
What you
What
gonna
a
win with her?
catastrophe. He'll
And
be
bro,
in trouble.
and bro,
Stevie
Listen,
Claude.
Wonder
Here's
could
the
tell you
thing.
that.
Here's
Come
the
on,
thing, bro,
man.
Claude. I ain't from Chicago. I'm here because of Angel. Y'all start doing silly shit. I got to go.
now,
Boy,
now
I'm
I
gonna stop
did
watching
hear.
Liberty
Hey,
games. I'm gonna
listen,
stop watching only Liberty games. I'm sorry.
I
I
did
can't.
hear Angel say that she wanted to build a franchise. I
Okay.
did hear her say she wanted to participate in bringing people over to Chicago.
Yeah, I
I
heard
did.
that. You right.
I did hear her say that Jeff P welcomed her to help him. Okay, so
Hmm.
I did hear that, but my whole thing is that where is the evidence of that? Where I mean, because we can't.
Angel in Dubai right now,
She
living it
sure
up with
will.
her mama.
What's up, Brian Allen? What's up, baby?
Let me tell you something, bro. Cause all I'm telling you is you might need to go down there to the office because me and my sister is thinking about buying a ticket and flying out there for a game. If I waste my money,
I'm coming to the
cause
office,
see,
Keisha. You
cause
fly
see,
down here. We gonna go to the office together.
if I fly down there and Dana Evans is running around dribbling that ball, bro, Claude.
You gonna run down to the court. You gonna be like, "Give me
I
this
ain't never seen
goddamn
anybody
ball."
dribble a ball like that in my whole time watching basketball. They like it's like she and the ball have a love relationship. She can't separate herself from the ball. She just keeps dribbling it.
No, you need to hear my 70-year-old mama. She said, "What in the?" She said, "Cause she don't follow sports as good as me, but she watch her people. You know the people that she like." And she sit up there. She said, "Keisha." She called me one day. She said, "Keisha, am I missing something? Why does she have to dribble it so much?" I said, "Mama, go sit down. I don't know why that woman
Hey
dribbling
Brooklyn. What
like that."
got me with Dana Evans when she got an opportunity to come back in
Uh
the
oh.
game that she scored 1 point, she literally got the ball at the top of the key. She
How you
dribbled
score
in a
1 point?
circle.
A 2 point.
She dribbled in a circle. She fell on the floor, and they took the ball and scored.
Lord, give me strength.
I don't understand it. I don't. I, I mean, my feelings hurt, and they ain't happened yet. So let me not right like Brian Allen said. Don't speak it into existence. I'm gonna get up off of. I'm gonna get up off of it because I don't see. Listen, y'all, Brooklyn. I don't see where it is nowhere or no kind of wisdom not to sign the best point. I mean point/2 guard
But
in the
you know what they could have
WNBA.
done. You know what they could have done? They could have put it into her contract that she needs to get like, um, since she has issues with her anger or whatever it is, allegedly, right?
Allegedly.
Um, I'm gonna say allegedly. Um, put it into her contract that hey, you're gonna have to take counseling, a certain amount of counseling so you can get better, and if they don't see any improvement, then hey, we're gonna have to part ways.
Yeah, they do those contracts all the time where they have those clauses to where you can't have any outbursts or whatever it is,
Hey y'all, Kennedy just want a ball, y'all.
Kennedy
She
I
gonna
just
know
be
want
that, but
fine.
in this way, it helps her, and I mean, from the pictures I'm seeing that she's posting up from in China, man, she looked like she having a great time. She did show a picture with her Chicago Sky jersey in the back, I guess in her locker, and she
okay,
said this is
okay,
where she
okay.
ate. This is where she originally ate or something like that.
Okay, okay. Kennedy, we here for you. We standing 10 toes down. We don't care what
But they
Jeff P
treating her
say.
like royalty over there, man.
Oh yeah, they gave
Oh
that
man,
girl.
she the #1 scorer in China.
Yeah,
Man,
you
they
would
treat
treat her
her like
good too.
royalty in
Yeah.
China, man. I ain't never seen anything like that.
But ain't nothing like home. So come on home, Kennedy Carter. Come on
Hey,
home.
hey, if they pay her enough money to say, hey, sit out for a whole season until the next season,
I
hey.
don't know. I don't know, Kennedy
They did that
Carter.
to Brittany Griner in Russia when she
All
was
I'm saying, you
before
slapped her,
before she went and messed up.
Sister Tony. You slapped the wrong person over there in China. You be in jail forever. You better come
Oh
on
yeah, you
home,
be in
Kennedy
jail.
They
Carter.
well apparently it's working for her because she ain't slapped nobody yet. Allegedly.
I'm just telling her she don't want to tempt fate. It's time to come
Hey,
on home.
hey, they give her some of that them Chinese herbs and do them acupuncture, she'll be all right.
You right. Do them incense, you'll be feeling
Yeah,
better.
and then do that meditation and stuff. She'll be all right.
Here's my problem with the whole thing. Most athletes have passion. I mean, I'm not even an athlete, and I pop off sometimes. Everybody can pop off. I don't know why they be on Kennedy Carter so hard. I don't get it. Let the girl pop off and get it out of system instead of
And that's what
holding
I'm
it in.
saying. Because she's not the only WNBA player that has gone off, started a fight, have an attitude.
Right?
Diana Taurasi done fight. Brittany
Oh
Griner
yeah.
done did it. She ready to go
Tarasi is
square up with
fiery.
what's her name, Rikia.
Oh
Look,
no, she
Skylar
fire.
Diggins. Look, Skylar Diggins cussed the
Skylar
whole
Diggins
interview.
yelling
Cussed
at
the
people
whole.
like ready
She
to
cussed the whole
throw.
entire interview. Hey, she say
I
these
mean,
mother. I just want to effing win. I'm tired of this shit. I'm like, oh my god.
she got she
Why?
got she got Jewel Law about that. Jewel Law said, "I can't take this. You know, you doing
Drew
too
Lloyd
much."
said, I don't work under hostile environment.
Hey, look, she made Jewel Lloyd come. She was at the Bull Stadium sweeping up trash. They
Let me
had
tell
they
you.
gave they
And you
gave
know
Jewel
what?
Lloyd a broom.
You know what's the funny thing about it? Jewel Law and Skylar Diggins played in college together. But let me tell you this: 10 years later, sometimes you ain't got time for all that hooping and hollering neck of the fool. You like, girl, bye. I don't have time for that right there. Some people you gotta talk to right. Some people about respect. You talk to me
Listen.
crazy, I ain't gonna respect you. So
Hey,
Well, Jewel
I know
Lloyd.
Skylar Diggins. She can come into the military and become a drill sergeant because
she can. She can. That is true.
she out there.
She out
Hey,
there trying to talk to grown women, Christ.
hey, she talking crazy. Hey, hey, she talking that ish, boy. On that course, she talking that ish. Yeah. She
And
like,
Jewel Lord was over there talking about, who's she talking to me? Is she talking to me?
yeah,
Hell no, girl, you better get out my face.
right. Cause let me tell y'all something about the Mamba though. They showed Jewel Lloyd on the news. She was signing autographs at the Bulls Stadium yesterday, right?
Right.
Uh, she said it felt good to be home.
I told you that yesterday.
Hey, come
Yeah,
on
I
home,
got to
man.
see it myself. I didn't see it when you told me.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go see
Hey,
it.
she can
She
come
said it
on
felt.
home.
We got her back though. If she come, we got her
And then
back.
and
But
bring Casey to when y'all come.
hey, Brooklyn, who you gonna give up though for?
Dana
Mm.
Evans.
They don't want her with a rubber stamp.
We'll give them Dana Evans, Brianna Turner, Izzy,
why?
Give up for who?
Why?
I wasn't listening. What happened?
Who we
and what?
give up to get Jewel Lloyd on the
Who would
team?
we give up to get Jewel Lloyd?
We
It
just
really
Tony
give them a
said.
whole
Tony
package.
said Dana Evans.
I said a whole package
would
now.
you give
I
up
ain't
for
just said
Drew
Dana.
Lloyd?
Huh?
You got to give up some value to get Drew Lloyd.
I
So the
know.
10th pick is gone. The tenth pick is gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
you
10th
got
the
to
10th
package
pick
up
is
that
gone.
10th pick, but I don't think that's enough because I feel like Drew Lloyd is better than. I mean, Drew Lloyd's an all star, and last year she was
And
a
a,
leading
and a two-time gold medalist.
two-time gold
Yeah.
medalist. And the year before last, she was the leading scorer in the WNBA.
So what you
So you
saying
got
is we don't have a chance. That's what you saying.
yeah. I don't think we have enough to give up for Drew Lloyd. The her trade value because when players want to out, it's harder. It's harder to have leverage for the organization, so they might not get everything they want. Then again, we could give. So what I would give up for Drew Lloyd, I would give up
Number.
our next year's. I'll give up our next year's first round pick. Why I'm saying that is this: our
Uh-huh.
next year first round pick is connected to Minnesota.
Right.
Right. We
So
can we can get that up.
Minnesota could take that pick.
Hmm.
So I would trade that pick, but then again, I don't know. I think Seattle too smart to do that. Seattle too smart to do that because then they'll be in the same position we in. If we trade that pick to them, Seattle will have to be better than Minnesota or somewhere around
And
Minnesota.
listen at this, Brooklyn. The only way we probably could make it, they would want our number 3.
Yeah, nah. I'm not doing that.
We not
That's
doing
what
that.
they would want.
Olivia Miles is coming home to Chicago.
Oh, I'm not saying
Olivia,
we should do it. I'm just
Olivia
saying
Miles
that,
coming to the
that's what
crib.
Seattle would want. They would want that number 3.
Yeah, they definitely want the number 3, but they can't have it.
Right.
Hey, but listen to this. Could y'all imagine 2 Chicago natives on the basketball team together in Chicago?
Who, 2 natives. Drew Lloyd and who?
Olivia Miles.
Oh, she's
we
from
would-
Chicago?
She got people here.
Okay. Nah, because you know who from Chicago.
Mm.
Nisa Murrow.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, Nisa.
Yeah. Olivia Miles from New Jersey. But
Her people here though. She be staying with her people over here in
I
Chicago.
believe it. She from New Jersey though. You can't claim it just because you want the girl, bro. Claude. You
He
can't
just wanna claim it.
you can't just take it and say she from the
Oh,
city.
she be in Indiana. She in Indiana. She come to Chicago to sleep
He just
anyway.
took her from her family.
Now Anissa
bro.
Murrow is from the city though, bro. Claude.
Yeah,
She's
she
from the
is.
town.
I mean, I got it. We take care of all our own. We take care of our own now.
He's just an adopted people.
I won't
He just
listen.
took her.
Hey, listen. Let me tell y'all something. I want Anthony Davis here. I want him to come home.
I hope you're right, Brian.
You know what I mean? But
Oh
we
yeah,
ain't gonna
you
talk
right.
about that.
I know they would want our picks for Jewel Lord. We ain't got nothing else. We can't package up Big Mama and Breonna Turner and Dana Evans and expect nobody to give us nothing. We
Tony,
already
you see that
know.
question, Tony?
Huh?
So you see that question?
Yeah.
Somebody said Dana, Izzy, and the 10th pick. Would they take that though?
I give him I give him Danny. I give him Dana,
Sports
Izzy.
is ready. Sports ready to get Drew Lloyd in here.
Look,
Yeah.
I give him that. Look, for Jewel Lloyd for the Gold Mamba, I give him Dana, Izzy, Michaela, and our 10th pick.
That's true. We could start afresh and get Jewel Lord and build from there. Well,
I would hate to see her where they go. I would hate to see her go.
But
I give her
for
up for
Jewel
Jewel.
Lord, I'll let her go though.
You know, me and Tony don't like them 30-year-old players now, or Brooklyn.
I got
We
some
don't like-
wheelchairs for them.
Not too.
And some canes.
Them 30-year-old players, you know, I gotta, you know what I mean? I
I
gotta
don't got
think
nothing
about it.
against older players. I'm just saying you're not as fast as you used to be,
Yeah.
right? So, and these players are Speedy
Big fan.
Gonzalez.
My
That
thing
is-
is, I don't have anything against older players either. My thing is the fact that it's so many limited spots that if you holding down a spot and as a young girl who grew up watching the WNBA, grew up dreaming about playing in the WNBA, and can't because your ass won't retire. That's
There-
like, you ain't even gonna let the
I
next
agree with you,
generation
Brooklyn. I agree.
get
with you.
off.
I mean,
Like, let them get off. You had your moment, right? Like, it's almost
Right.
like me. It's
like
almost
Diana Taurasi. Come on now, it's time for you to retire.
yeah.
She
You know?
still ain't said what she gonna do.
Now she
still
need to
ain't.
retire, man. She need. There is no. You have nothing else to prove. What else? What else is there to prove? Nothing.
Like, why are you here? Like me with LeBron. Why are you here? Why are you still here?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know what LeBron doing at this point. Just I know he wanted to play with his son, but I mean it's getting special. It's a special time right now. And you know, I don't know. I don't
She
want
Why
worked on
are
that.
you here?
She worked on that, Mike.
But I understand because I'm gonna tell you, athletes, I'm gonna give all of them some grace because athletes, it's hard to stop doing something you love since you was a child. It's hard. It's hard to retire. It's not an easy thing. Just telling you, it's not. It's not easy.
I
But-
mean,
But
At some
somebody
point,
need to go over there and tell them, look,
she should be doing things like what Brianna Stewart is doing, right?
I agree.
Brianna Stewart said, "Okay, let me start a league because guess what? In a couple more years, I'm gonna be done."
Right.
Right?
You can
I
still
have
give back to the game. Yeah.
right. She giving back to the game. That's what she should be doing at this point. I mean, even taking up a coaching job. I wouldn't be mad if she even took up a coaching job. But come on, girl, you're taking a slot that somebody else can be in.
And you're holding Phoenix hostage. And I don't know what Kalia Copper gonna do if she continue.
Because she's holding back Kalia Copper.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how that's gonna work out because Kalia Copper got to be looking at a side eye.
I
But
would be looking
anyway.
at her side eye. I'd be like, I'll be giving her hints every day. She would find something from me, like depends, a
Olivia
cane.
Kennedy Lloyd. I love that lineup except for the Lloyd, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Olivia Kennedy, Lord, Angel
Kennedy is
Hancock.
5'9" and Lloyd is about 5'10".
11.
I don't even think she 5'11".
Let's look it up.
Yeah,
Well,
look it up for me.
let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so I come up in the P era, right? So when we was on the road
She
with Master,
5'10. You right, Brooklyn.
when we was on the
So
road with Master P, y'all, and we got to do the Hard Knock Life tour with Jay-Z, and we did the Cash Money tour, and I did a lot of things with Nelly and them guys and the Lunatics, and going on the road and going city to city. I did 56 cities in my lifetime. I traveled 56 cities in my lifetime, 14 different times. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um it's really, really fun. It is. It's fun. But my family was getting bigger at the same time, right? My wife was at home by herself a lot with my mother, right? And I seen it was wearing down on my wife. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's really hard to stop with the crowd. You in there with the crowds. You able to walk in and like if it's a big concert here in Chicago, I'm going in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what
Mm-hmm.
type of clout I got and I earned. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's really hard when you have a art, a craft that
yeah, I agree with you, Brian. You gotta give up something to get something.
you love so much. I love music. I love being an artist. I love the excitement
That's because I turned it back on, Mike. I cut
the
it off
excitement
again.
of people. But I had to say, man, I don't want to do this at 40 and 50 and 60 years old and having to do it. You got what I'm
Mm-hmm.
But
saying?
you're already
I
here.
cut it. I cut
I'm
it off, Mike.
confused. What he's asking me because you're already here.
Are you talking about Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, he trying to get on, but I
If
Yeah,
don't
I
he
had
know.
if
thought
he
he.
was
I
having
thought he
problem
stopped
getting on,
trying, so
how
I had
how
put
how
the.
he got problem and he's here?
He trying to get on the panel. Is he in there? No, he's not here yet.
He's
He not
saying
here.
Angel signed the partnership deal with. Yep, that sound like Angel getting that money.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, she and her mama was in.
she ain't
They're
in
in
Dubai
Dubai.
just to
They
be
went to
hanging
watch
out.
formal some car racing thing that they got going on in
Sports.
Yeah.
Dubai.
You a fan of you? You equally a fan of both. I see you got your thumbnail with both Caitlyn and Angel. Who you more of a fan of, Caitlyn and Angel?
Hey Brooklyn, how do you make the moderators?
I had to go into YouTube, so you can't do it through the StreamYard. You actually got to go through the YouTube and click their name there.
Oh, okay.
She
Okay.
getting that Arab money.
Ain't nothing like that Arab money.
I'm telling you, man, you get that
E-
Arab money,
Even
man.
Will Smith was talking about that. He said, "Man, ain't nothing." He said the first time he ever did a movie opening was over there in Abu Dhabi. He said he ain't never seen nothing like that. Them people,
Hey,
That's
I'm
the
telling you, man,
A-Rab
those
money out
people, you
there.
ain't never seen
Hey,
wealth.
Nate, I wasn't in I didn't never go to the Diddy party, Nate. You better stop that. You better stop
Oh,
that,
damn.
Nate.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Nate,
You gotta say
hey
no Diddy
Nate.
now. You
The
gotta say
only
no
time I
Diddy.
spent with Diddy and 112 and Black Rob was at the radio station. I never went to the party. You better
Hey,
cut
you
that out.
confessing now, huh?
No. You cut that out, Tony. Cut that out,
Yeah,
Sister
the
Tony.
confession going on.
Nate is funny.
We not gonna look at you
Brooklyn,
different,
what is
bro,
going
Claude.
on,
Nate
man?
is
You got
funny.
confession going on up here.
Everybody make
Sister
mistakes,
Tony,
bro,
you need to
Claude.
knock it off. Y'all trolling it now. Don't be trolling me.
It's okay if you went over there, as long as you got you some counseling after it was over with.
I'm gonna need you to get some good counseling, man.
Y'all better cut that out, man. Y'all better get on up off that.
They over there messing with Jay-Z right now. I said, oh, it's getting
Oh, yeah, I
real.
heard about that one.
Well, you know, hearsay is a MFer. You know what I'm saying?
It sure is. We should know.
It say if you see Bro Cloud on the news, we gonna be upset.
I tell you one
Hey,
thing.
Mike, you better chill out, Mike.
I tell y'all one thing. I be on these podcasts with y'all. Y'all better not get up there and
So
start
you
lying on
twerking that
me.
Diddy party with oil and honey.
Ain't nothing wrong with that honey and the baby oil. I don't know why y'all making that a bad
Hold
thing.
up. How you know? What you know about that, Lakeisha? I don't think we missed that. You try to sneak that in.
Hey, Keisha got that truck. You better get on
Let
the
me tell you
here.
something. My grandmother, back in my grandmother's days, baby oil was a good thing. I don't know how y'all let Diddy turn baby oil bad.
Oh, you in South? Nate, you in Southside, Nate? That's what's up. Southside, that's what's up.
I don't know how y'all let him turn baby oil and Vaseline bad. That's all my grandmother used to put on us.
Yeah, put the
Oh wait, when you say Southside, you mean Southside of Chicago or Southside of Jamaica?
Where Nate from?
Yeah, where you from, Nate?
He said Southside in the house.
You don't mean the South, Lakeisha. Lakeisha, like, where you from? What part of the South?
Oh,
He said Southside. He said Southside. He said Southside. That be he from the South side of Philly or Chicago or New York.
Lord have mercy. She
Like,
just heard that
Outside he from.
I'm the only one repping.
Her ears just perked up.
Look, I'm still the only one repping. Huh?
Listen, I might be
got
wrong.
you.
He might be like Mississippi.
I'm the only one still repping the boot. Huh?
It's all
That's
hey Keisha. That's Southern persuasion. Now
Okay,
you know, I had a whole lot of fun in
Sports,
Baton
I
Rouge.
didn't ask you that to like call you out or nothing. I was just
he said
curious 'cause of
Chi-Town, baby.
the
Southside,
icon.
Chi-Town, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What's
I
up,
figured it was
Nate?
Chi-Town because I was like, at first I thought he meant South Jamaica, but I was like, nah, he gotta be talking about Chi-Town.
Oh, Nate already know. Nate knows.
That's what's up.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Nate, I was telling them about, some of the history here that me and my group had here in Chicago. Soldiers at War. Our song is "What's Up, Joe" and "On My Mama." That's been on. That was on the radio. I don't know how old you are.
Oh,
And,
my mama.
And Sports,
Mama.
Sports, you good? Sports, I wasn't calling you out or nothing. I was just asking because I saw your icon. But it's cool. It's cool. You a fan. Everybody welcome here. Caitlin Park fans is welcome here. Angel Reese fans is welcome here.
They stole that
WNBA
song from us. The original is called "Oh My Mama."
Oh, Brooklyn. They said
so y'all originally made that song "Oh My Mama."
Just like Lakeisha.
Oh
yeah.
my good. Watch my hair. Whatever.
So let me ask you something. I heard that Indiana
Mr.
Fever is
Tony.
going after Natasha Howard too. What you think about that?
They can take the old lady.
Listen, the Fever got to do what they can to try to. I think that's smart for the Fever, right? Because they need to get more mobile, and they need to have spread out shooting. They already have the two man game, the 2 woman game with Aaliyah and Caitlin.
Where's that music?
So everybody else, I got music playing in the background. Every
Because I can barely hear you. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, okay, I'll turn it down then. But everybody else needs to be able to defend. Everybody else needs to be able to defend and run the
Gotcha.
floor. So Natasha Howard would be a good pickup for them.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's not many. It's only a handful of free agents that can make a difference, and they're gonna be high command. We're gonna see where they end up. You know, a lot of teams gonna be trying to get them.
I'm with you. Okay.
Hey, do you have a browser restriction on?
Me?
Yeah,
No.
for
I
Safari.
mean, the only thing I had on was the authentication thing. So basically, the same thing that y'all had to do, he got to do. Basically, I don't really know.
Well, I got Chrome and I used Chrome and got on there, so I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
use Chrome too, Mike. If that helps you,
You might have to download the app.
I use Chrome. I didn't use Safari, even though I'm on a on an Apple laptop. I still use Chrome, and then with my Chrome, it picked up my Gmail because my Gmail I'm already logged in to my Chrome. If that helps him, and that helped me with the authentication because I'm already got a profile with Chrome.
Hey, Sister
with
Keisha.
Gmail.
Hey, Mike, when I figure it out what to do, I could fix it for you. I just really don't know.
Hey,
bro.
Sister Keisha.
I'm sorry,
Google
Mike.
what I put in the chat.
I want you on the
Oh,
panel, Mike.
Lord.
But
Google that.
What you put in the chat?
Just download the app. If you're using your phone, Mike, just download the Google Chrome app. It don't take 2 seconds to
What
download
you
it,
put in the chat, bro? Come
and
on.
then you
Put
can
in
use that.
Legendary rap group Soldiers at War.
how I sound? You
Oh,
can hear me
okay.
now, Tony, or is the music still too
The
loud?
music's still over you, but I can hear
A
you
little bit, Brooklyn, just a
I'm gonna
little.
turn it down more. This isn't.
Just-
I'm learning.
Just a
It's
little bit.
It's
That's
trial
all.
and error. It's trial and error. I'm learning.
You doing good, bro. You doing good.
You
How's
doing
that
good,
sound?
man.
Yeah, that's better.
That's
It's
good.
better.
I like it in the background, though. I do.
Yeah.
I know you like it in the background, Keisha.
You know what, bro?
Now
Claude.
you
Bro,
was
Claude,
messing with me.
hey, Lakeisha,
I know the man
bro,
who
Claude trying to
was
get
at
my,
the Diddy party not talking.
bro, Claude trying to run my subscribers up. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, Claude.
No, the man who didn't go to the Diddy party talking now.
Sister Tony, whose side you on? You my girl, you better be cool.
Following each other. Bro.
Hey, I was for you until you talk about you and Diddy and in studio.
Ain't
with
nobody
one
saying
child
nothing
and
about
all
no Diddy, Sister Tony. You better knock it off.
Why everybody acting like they don't know Diddy now? Y'all gotta stop doing that man like that now.
Man, I ain't hang out with that
Definitely
dude.
not doing that, Mike. Mike, my guy. Why would I do that to Mike?
Oh, who said you doing something to Mike?
Yeah, again, we're talking about I'm faking him out.
Oh, somebody.
Hey,
Mike said Satu and Enrique ain't following each
Yeah.
other on Twitter. I think the rumors of Satu going to the fever might be true. I don't know, Mike. I think you just.
Man, y'all be. You know what I love about y'all?
Shit,
Y'all
Sister
will,
Tony finna
y'all will
get that ass.
Appreciate you.
dissect a Twitter to the man. The FBI
I don't know about
need to
that,
hire
Mike.
every one of y'all.
Sports. Appreciate you for watching me.
Man, I ain't never
Appreciate
seen
that.
anybody do digital forensic like
In
y'all.
fact,
I
let me
mean-
make you a mod too, Sports. You're
It'll
gonna be a
be.
mod too.
I mean,
I need
if
some
Satu go
women.
to the fever,
Oh, Mike,
Women
get
energy.
on out of here, Mike.
what?
They don't follow each other. Oh, we're gonna make a story about it.
Oh my Lord, Mike ain't no good. Mike, the song Diddy made, Every Step I Take, was about Bro
Shut up,
Claude
Keisha.
stepping
Don't be
into
repeating what Mike said. Mike, you better knock it off, Mike.
Hey, Sports, you a mod now, Sports.
That is wrong. That is wrong on every level.
Sister Tony, you started it. Talking about
Shout
some
out to
dick.
you can follow each other on Twitter. I think the
You
rumors
on my
is not
side,
going
you
to
talk about
Let's
some
be
dick.
real. WNB play communication through Twitter
Brooklyn the one-
signals.
Brooklyn the one letting this go on. Come on, he on the Brooklyn.
What I do.
It's all you, man. Mike
I'm
over
having
here
a whole.
talking-
I was talking to Sports T while y'all was having. I mean, sport. I call it Sports T. I was
Mike
talking
going
to
off
Sports
the
while y'all
rails
having a
now.
whole
He
nother
going off-
conversation.
He off the rails now.
Mike trolling Claude.
He
Oh
trolling
wait, you
Bro
said
Claude.
Mike. You said Mike, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike trolling real
Uh,
hard
which
right
I don't know my real name. So when you said that, I was like, wait, what I do?
now. No, Mike say, let's be real. WNBA players communicate through Twitter signals a lot. Oh Lord. Sister Tony, he said they got them Twitter signals
I'm
going
telling
up.
you, man. I'm gonna call y'all they got what
The
CSI,
Twitter police, call them Twitter police.
Twitter police,
Look,
man.
Mike over
Y'all
there
be in
twerking.
that
Look,
digital forensic room going,
Mike over
oh,
there.
I still
Mike
don't
over
know
there
how
she
they
ain't
twerking.
following her. Oh, here we
I
go.
still don't know how they figure out
They
how somebody's
beefing.
not following somebody. How do they know that?
They go. They look. That's that digital forensic thing, man. You go
Does
through
that mean
every
you go through
friend that
every
they
friend?
have and every follower that they have, and realize that they not following each other.
That's a lot of work, man. That's a
We
lot
only
of
here to
work.
cause confusion.
That's a lot of work. You would get over on me because I'd never be going through your 600 friends to see who missing. No.
Yeah, I gotta check up on KSAP because he was supposed to go on today.
He said he was tired. I think we done woke poke case up
Nah,
out.
he good. He good. I spoke to him earlier. He was on his way to coach. So I don't know. Maybe after coaching, he
Oh,
ain't feel like getting on.
yeah, them kids might have got on his nerves. I used
You
to
know
be
how
a,
I go. You know how I go. He probably on his way home from
oh,
coaching.
baby.
Like I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I used to
He
be,
said, "Y'all not gonna keep me up again."
I,
Man, please, KSAP. Look, KSAP sent me a text at 3 o'clock this morning talking about he got to get up.
Yo, wait. I
I
just
was
gotta stop. I gotta stop and highlight this. Look at Olivia Miles
let me see.
shooting her 3-point rate. So 3-point rate for people to make it make sense.
Woo!
3-point rate basically means
Mhm.
the rate you shoot threes, right? So if your 3-point rate is 50%, that means you take 50% of your shots as 3-point shots. If your 3-point rate is 100%, that means all of your shots is 3-point shots. So her 3-point rate is 37%, which means she shoot a good amount, right? A decent amount, almost 40% of her shots is threes, and she's connecting on 46% of them. I just want to, for somebody who can't shoot, I
Man,
just
she
want to
shot.
highlight that.
Remember that last game they had when she shot the three?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But where did that
she's
rumor
good,
start
man.
that she couldn't shoot?
Well, no, it wasn't a rumor. So basically, before she got injured, she
Hmm.
wasn't the best outside shooter.
Okay,
So,
she was.
but the
And
problem when people do that is they act like these girls are finished products. She played a freshman season and got hurt at the end of her sophomore season.
okay,
And they was acting like, she was a like they was acting like that was it. Oh, you know what I mean? You're not a finished
Hmm.
product. And then
Hmm.
the good thing is she got a good coach and she put the work in the gym. That's what we seeing. We seeing her confidence and everything because she put the work in. So
Right.
she's playing better. So now everybody is saying, "Oh, well, maybe she can shoot," but that's because y'all wrote her off. She's a young.
they said she get her powers through her glasses.
Hey, Sister Lakeisha. Hey, Sister Lakeisha.
I
Sister
like the
Tony.
goggles.
They said
Did
when
y'all,
she put that goggles on, man.
Well, no, it's funny. I'm not even tired, Gamble, at all.
hey, Keisha, did
But
you
I'm about to go to
look that
bed because I
up?
got work in the morning. Though.
What you
Did,
say?
did you did you go on Google and look that up?
Which Google? What I'm looking
Go,
up?
go on your Google and I put it in the chat. You see what it say? Legendary rap group Soldiers at War.
Okay, let me go Google. Hold
Google it.
on.
Oh, wow,
Tell me
Dalton
what you see.
Chicago Trading Picks is having a lot of good players on rookie contracts. Going to be worth a lot in 2026 when all the vets are free agents.
Yeah, I got sidetracked messing around with Mike.
Brooklyn. I think Olivia Miles, when she had
Yeah,
her
tell me what you see.
knee and recovering, she was limited for a long
For a
time
long time
rehabbing. She
rehabbing.
probably just practiced threes. That's a fact. She
Yeah,
definitely practiced her threes, but also what she said in the interview was she used to take the game too serious. She said that when she was sitting on the side with her coach, she said she saw how her coach handled things, and she said it allows her to breathe. It allowed her to not to take the game so serious. So she's having more fun now. So I think she's just playing free because of that. I think she just unlocked her game is unlocked now because she was able to be hurt and be a coach for sit over there with the coaches for a certain amount of time. So now she's
Absolutely.
just having fun.
so let me ask you, for those who play basketball, they say when you're having fun, you play much better. Is that true?
you play a little freer.
You suppose,
So
bro, club.
so playing organized ball, that's what we, you know what I mean, we call it, those ones who play organized ball. Organized ball, you know, most times organized ball has restrictions when you play for certain schools. And they have a certain way or a certain look that they want each position to be accessed, right? They want you, you know what I mean? Some schools can be like Caitlin Clark. You know, they let her be free. She ran all over the court. She passed how she wanted to. She shot the ball
Yes or
whenever
no,
she
bro? Yes or
and
no?
huh? I didn't hear you.
Yes or no?
What?
It's a yes or no question.
Oh, is it a restriction? Yeah, it's a restriction.
What are you talking about?
The yes or no question about I
It's
thought you
not. I
said
didn't ask if about no restriction. I said I've heard that once you play relaxed, like you're having fun, that your game is much better, gets much better.
it depends on what school you go to, Tony. I was trying to break that down. You didn't
Yes or no?
understand.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
That's not really a yes or no, but okay, yeah, it's more fun to play loose when the coach lets you
Okay.
be free.
All right, Brooklyn, go ahead.
Tony say, look
Um,
now.
so I was gonna say, you supposed to play the game having fun.
Supposed to be.
It's difficult. It's difficult for a lot of players to do that because everything that comes along with the game. You put pressure on yourself. You're under pressure, but sometimes you coach got to remind you're supposed to have fun. For me, I always found was easier for me to play the game when I took expectations off of myself and when I just decided just to focus on like defense, right? If I came into the game saying, yo, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna score this, I usually have a bad game because it's like, and it's not even like I'm overthinking. It's just for whatever reason, if I say I'm gonna do something, I don't know, I have
Hmm.
a bad game. But if I just go in the game and just play free, I typically things happen. Things happen, good things happen for me. So I would say yes, it's best to play free. It's best to have fun. It's best to be in good spirits when you play, but it's a difficult thing because when you play, it's pressure, right? Like Bro Claw said, I never played what he say organized ball. I always played park ball. I always played outside. But basketball is basketball. If you've been growing up playing your whole life, so it's better when you play have fun and you play free. But it's not always it's easier said than done.
What
Hmm.
about you, Lakeisha?
I would say, I would say, as having two kids that had two different sides of the coin. My daughter didn't play. She didn't play free in her sport. She liked the pressure, and the pressure brought the most out of her. But my son, he needed to play free. If you put too much on him, he started overthinking it like Brooklyn. He trying to get this stat, he trying to get that stat, he trying to do. So he needed to play free. But my daughter, she needed to know what was at stake, and she welcomed it. She liked the pressure and liked everything being on her. Sometimes when it was too easy, that's when she let her guard down. So I think it depends on the athlete and their mindset. Everybody's not the same.
Yeah, that's a fact though.
Okay.
I
You
played in the
know.
Catholic League, so I had restrictions.
Yeah, my daughter used to be like, "Mama, I don't want to hear that shit talking about it don't matter. It do matter." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Okay, then, little older.
It do it do matter because you I mean
I was
after
just trying to take the pressure off us,
And then
though.
and believe it or not,
Yeah.
different things make you free because one of the things that brought the best out of me was when people start talking shit. Because I start talking shit back, and then now all of
Right.
a sudden, I go to another level. So it's like, so yeah. And but that, believe it or not, that make me pray free. Like if you start talking shit to me, I'm like, all right,
It make you go get it, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. But some people, they got all that pressure on them, they just crumble. They like, oh, they think about too much instead of just thinking about the game. But I'm with Brooklyn. If you start talking about I'm gonna do 15 points and 10 assists today,
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't project. Every time I'll be like, y'all want to, like, I could go get that and just do it. But every time I'll be like, I want to go get that, for whatever reason, I'm bricking. My shot is not falling. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So I just got to be like, fuck it, just go play. Let me focus on defense. Let me focus on, what I can control. And then the game come easier for me that way. I don't think she wasted it. I don't real quick. I'm gonna answer this. I don't think she wasted a year. I think she did the best thing she could do for her. She's gonna come back without all. She's a top player, regardless of we think whatever who's better. The media is gonna say she's a top player, so she's coming back, and then there's no pressure on her. She's gonna win the Natty and go to the league, or she's gonna have a good season, lose and go to the league. So
that's a good question, Brooklyn. I want your opinion on what's your opinion on them saying that Paige is not the best player even on her team?
She's definitely the best player on her team.
I've been hearing that a lot. What do you think about it?
I think they crazy as hell for saying that. I mean, I do understand, like, they got a really good rookie there. Sarah Strong is pretty good.
Strong is real good.
Yeah, Strong is real good. So I understand them saying she got competition. She's not the only nice player on her team. But right now she's the leader of that team. She's a leader. She's a vet on that team. So I would say she's the best player right now on that team. And in the country, I feel like she got competition, man. Listen, it's people fall in love with popular players. So Paige, Caitlin, these guys became the popular players. But it's other, like I said, you got, of course, people know about Flau'jae Johnson, but you got Tanaya Lawson that nobody's talking about. Tanaya Lawson gets busy. You get what I'm saying? I love Isaiah James. She my favorite guard to watch.
Malaysia
for Wally. Listen, I know a lot of people don't think Malaysia is good as she is because she's playing in South Carolina.
That dunk that she did.
No, that was
Malaysia
stole the ball 3 times.
Broke down Haley Van Lith and just
Matt.
If she was starting, it'd be a different story.
She stole the ball and then she went and dunked. I was like, oh, this girl.
Yeah, you talking about Ashlyn Watkins.
Watkins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ashley Watkins. Sorry, my bad.
Now you good. We know what you're talking about. You good. That's you right. That she stole the ball and she went and just dunked it. And then Shorty, to me, that's a poster because Shorty ran under there. She ain't had no business running under there. You ran under there. You got dunked on. You got dunked on.
It's another question.
She did that and got dunked on.
It's another question I have.
Price should have just stayed back.
I was sitting there thinking that Sedona Price could move up the board and all that stuff. Based off that game she played against South Carolina, she didn't look the same.
Well, they had that whole team talking about.
They had Sedona Price in a straitjacket.
That girl her mouth was open the whole time.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. I've been on the other side of that. When you get your ass whooped, it's like you trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You getting your ass whooped and everybody playing like S-H-I-T.
They had that girl in a straitjacket yesterday. I watched that guy. I said, "Oh my Lord, they ain't gonna."
They should have given a technical to Don Staley and the whole South Carolina team for that.
They was wrong for that right there.
They were wrong.
Somebody crying in heaven. Hey, they crying in heaven at that game that was happening yesterday.
Man, they done had that poor girl go into the locker room and started crying.
They had stars at the game. Enrique and all these people was on the sidelines to watch them get put in a straitjacket. That's what they were doing.
That's embarrassing.
I said, Lord, Don Staley wrong for this right here in Fort Worth. She wrong for this right here.
She don't like them showboating, but boy, she let them go though.
Yeah, she did. She said, "Oh Lord," and I just thought more highly of Sedona Price. I think the tandem of her and Haley Van Lith has been pretty good. But last night they found out there are levels to this, and they not on that level at all.
But see, that's why we love Dawn, right? Because that team, when we seen them play UCLA, it was clearly flaws in the team. There's clearly some holes in the team. And Dawn coach, right? She coaching them up and she's showing them like, yo, y'all can win with the team you have because everybody talking about that they don't have a dominant big, which they don't. They have
Right.
good bigs, but they don't have like, they usually have like one of the most dominant bigs in the country. They don't
Right.
have that right now. They have good bigs, solid bigs, but Dawn is showing them like, yo, y'all can win this way too. And I think they starting to buy in, and that's why you can never count them out, right? Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that they the favorite or one of the top teams to win a natty this year. But again, you knowing Dawn and knowing that team, they could just turn it on and win it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
All I know is I turned that game on Brooklyn, and I felt bad after.
she
Well,
said,
I
I
can't
feel
wait.
bad.
I can't wait to see Paige and Olivia go at it.
I
Oh
felt
yeah,
bad.
December 12th. Listen, so since y'all on now, I'm just letting everybody know December 11th, probably around 6 o'clock. I'll be going live. I'm gonna be previewing December 12th matchup between Notre Dame and UConn.
Oh, that's gonna be
Probably
a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably talk a little bit about the other two ranked teams. They're not playing nobody, but I might just go over their rosters or whatever the case may be. And then December
Mm-hmm.
12th, I'm going to recap the game. After the game is over, I'm going to come back on and recap the game on December 12th.
My, no, I guess I need I need these people to have a
I got UConn winning it unless South Carolina can play defense like that.
You said UConn gonna win this?
You talking about a different matchup, though.
Who you talking about?
It's UConn versus Notre Dame, Mike. Did I
Yeah,
say
you.
South Carolina? Maybe I said South Carolina.
No, yeah, New UConn is playing Notre Dame, Mike.
The 12th. We were just talking about South Carolina because South Carolina beat TCU a couple days ago.
They did.
Oh, y'all talking about the whole thing. Y'all talking about the natty. Oh, okay. Oh,
Mm.
that's a bold prediction. Go put some money on that prediction then. If you if you feel like
You
if you
better
that feel that
stand
strong.
10 toes on that prediction because I'm gonna remember this one.
I don't know. You think UConn can win the Natty?
Nah,
Of course they
I
can.
don't
You
nah,
said
see it.
can they win? Of course they
nah,
can win.
nah,
Anybody can win Brooklyn, but do you really have them as the winner?
nah.
Yeah, I think again I named I don't know if y'all heard me or if y'all was in here earlier. I named the top five teams. I ain't name them in order. But I think UConn is in that top five. I think Texas. I
They're
think
gonna be in the
UCLA.
finals. They're gonna be in the semifinals or the
I don't,
finals probably,
I'm
but
with
I
Sister
don't see
Tony.
them winning,
I don't see them winning it, but
especially if
I
South
could be
Carolina in
wrong.
there.
I mean, you got to look at that team. They got one of the strongest teams in the country.
Hmm.
You got Paige Beckers. You got Sarah Strong. You got Ice Brady. You got Az Fudd. You got I forget the name of the girls. Is it Katie? She hit somebody with a crossover the other day. Katie Chen. I think it's Katie Chen. you got
I
K
don't know.
you got
Some of them
KK
play.
Arnold coming off the bench. You got
Yeah,
the big
yeah.
girl Ivy
Like I say,
Ivy.
I
Like
see them in the March Madness. I see them in
I'm
the
just going off
tournament.
the eye
I
test,
don't
Brooke.
see them
I
winning
don't
the
see
Natty.
it.
You don't say okay. I ain't mad at you.
I just don't.
They
I
look
don't
good to
see
me,
it.
but I listen. You've
I
been
mean, they
They
watching.
look
look good
good.
You've
year
been
over
watching
year.
longer than me, so your eye might be better than my
They
eye.
look good. Don't get me wrong. They don't look bad. It's just that I see some holes that I think might be exposed in March Madness.
I'm not saying they listen. It's no clear win. I'm not. That they not my pick to win it, right? Like I'm not saying they gonna
That's what
win it.
I thought, Brooklyn.
No.
That's what I
That's
was
not what. Because
saying.
again, I was naming five teams that could win. I don't know who's gonna win it. I like that though. I like it being wide open. Either the favorites we think could win it or a dark horse could win it. I like that.
Mhm.
So Notre
Mhm.
Dame could easily win it. USC could easily win it. Texas could easily win it. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win, but I like UCLA could easily win it. I like it like that. I want to see. I like competition. I'm not used to this. Again, I'm new to the WNBA. I'm used to the men's game where
Mhm.
the best seasons is gonna be 50 win seasons really. So you got some special seasons where people go 70 games or whatever. But usually you're gonna have 50 win games for the best teams, and then you're gonna get into the playoffs, and it's gonna be matchups. It's gonna be matchups. Some teams that's not don't belong there is gonna be 3-1 losses and 3-0 losses. But when you start to get to the teams that's evenly matched, you're gonna have some good series. That's what I'm used to. So in college, when most of these teams don't play nobody to the tournament, I'm not used to all these undefeated records and all that. That's kind of weird to me. That's why I get excited.
Yeah, it's a
when
lot
we
of them
have
undefeated right now.
Right. And that's why I get excited when we have days like the 12th, and then after the 12th, the next big day I have is the 21st. And then after, because I got all the dates. I got all the dates where they matching up. And those are dates I care about. I don't care about these in-between dates where they playing these little school. That's why I said Bro Claw asked me what's happening tomorrow. I look, there's a bunch of teams playing nobodies. It's like I don't really
They
care.
are.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I want to see.
y'all watch this podcast called CHGO Sports?
Yeah, I watch them sometimes.
Yeah, they dig out this thing about will the Chicago Sky go after Jewel Lloyd?
I mean, I think everybody wanted her now. She wants to come. It's one of those things where if we can make it work, I think Chicago will make it work. But you got to figure out the
who
pieces.
you give. Yeah, who you giving up and what
Sister
picks
Tony,
you
don't
with.
be like me. I was looking at that right now. I was finna get y'all the report on that.
Well, you're too slow.
I'm already looking at it, Sister
As
Tony.
far as I know, Nate, she's good. She tweaked herself in the game. She went back. She went to the back. She came back during the game and sat on the bench. As far as I know, I didn't hear anything. She's playing as far as I know, but again, we'll still be waiting to see.
Yeah. And if any one of them go down, then it just, I don't know. They've dealt with a lot of injuries over the years. These last years.
So let me cause some confusion. Do you feel like LSU has a better chance than UConn to win a natty?
Oh, let me think about it. Let me tell you something.
With the eye test.
LSU plays somebody that's
With the eye
Word.
test.
Let me tell you about my eye test. I'm gonna tell you about the eye test. Let me tell you something. The only reason why I'm gonna say UConn has a better chance, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because LSU is still trying to put their pieces together. Who is gonna be in that consistent rotation? That's why UConn has a leg up on that because they have players that they've had a long time that can fit together whether they in or out.
Nate, Mike, and Gamble, in order, just all said no.
They can say whatever they want. If Michaela Williams goes off on y'all, ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Not a thing.
Y'all brought the fire out of Lakeisha. Be humble.
Not a thing. And she a sophomore, so like I say,
Michaela is a problem. Michaela
we are still
Williams
trying
is
to
a
put
problem.
pieces together. And
Yo, when I
UConn
tell
is
you
a
the
veteran team.
hey, Lakeisha, when I tell you the WNBA is about to look different in just a few years, because all them hitters is gonna be there, and there's more coming. There's more in high school right now. Like it's
you
like
heard
this
about the
pipeline is weird.
K?
Yeah, that's what Special K. I'm about to do a show on her.
Boy, that girl's
I'm about to do a show on
Who is
Special K. She in high school.
This high school player named Special K, man, she's on
I'm
fire.
just
She's
telling
ready
She
for
looks
pro
small.
level.
You know how tall she is, Tony? She looks small. I don't even know how tall she is. I gotta look it up.
I'm just gonna
She's
be
small,
real
man.
with
She
you.
really small.
She might be another Hannah Hidalgo.
Chavez.
Yeah, Aaliyah Chavez. I'm gonna do a show on them.
If they ever get Flage, Anissa Morrow, Michaela clicking on all cylinders and get somebody to anchor them, you better look out for that team.
Well, I want to give
which
Anissa
team?
Merle
LSU.
LSU.
Oh.
I want to give Elisa Merle
I want to see
credit.
LSU play a real team.
Of course.
I want to
none
give
of them playing a real team.
I want to give
a
Elisa
hard
Merle.
team, like a UConn or a Notre Dame, something like that. That level.
It's coming up.
It's
definitely coming up. Listen,
or
I want
USC
to see.
or something.
I want to give Anissa Merle some credit because she just had a game with like 26 and 15.
Yeah, they
So I
can't
wanna,
keep Anissa Murray off no board.
so I wanna give her some credit for because I heard she had a bad game. So that shows you you bounce back. That's what you're supposed to do. So
Uh-huh. But my thing is, they still trying to put their pieces together. They still trying to do. UConn actually, they should look good. I mean, they got veteran people been on this team for 5 years now. I'm just that's different, Brooklyn. Let's be real.
1 million in NIL. She in high school. Man, I need to be a agent, man.
Hey Nate, I didn't say LSU was ready. I said when they get ready, y'all better be ready. That's what I said, Nate. I just said they ain't put all the pieces together. Yeah, I just said that, Nate. I just said that, Nate.
Nate on one tonight.
I'm just telling you, Nate. If that sophomore start acting crazy and call Michaela Williams, and she put all them pieces together, y'all not gonna be able to stop Michaela. That's all I'm saying, Nate.
now
That's
Michaela's
it.
a problem. I tell you, Michaela, and
And
then
Gilbert. I
no,
like
I'm about to
Gilbert.
say that I'm sold on y'all point guard, man. She's a problem.
Yeah, I like Gilbert.
too.
Gilbert comes off the bench and gives
Here's
you
what I
20.
don't like about. Oh, she's coming off the bench, and maybe that's why. Because I was
She's
looking at her
coming
numbers.
off the bench.
Okay, I was looking at her numbers earlier. I didn't like. So one thing I've learned, um, you want your point guard because I look at advanced stats sometimes. So you want your point guard to have around 40% assist rate, and you want them to be below 20 turnover rate.
Mm-hmm.
So her turnovers is around 16, which is good, but her assists is around 17, 16 too. So I was like, I just wish that assist was higher, but that's probably because she's not starting.
She's coming off the bench. See, Kim Mulkey, as the season progresses, Brooklyn, Kim Mulkey is going to have a decision to make because the point guard she got starting is the senior. I think her name is Dave Wilson.
Okay.
She's gonna have a decision between Gilbert or leaving the senior in her spot.
Right.
Because I think Dave Wilson was a transfer. She came in the transfer portal. I think she's a junior, but she can score more efficiently than the Dave Wilson chick. That's the point guard. So we shall see. But
I just know that when you give Gilbert that ball, woo.
Gilbert come off the bench in like 15,
they
20
all-
minutes and give you the
Oh,
business.
Lakeisha, they all coming at you tonight. Sports said
Oh.
LSU is not passing UCLA this year.
Oh Lord.
So you can't get
No.
past them.
Now,
Oh,
who
wow.
said UCLA gonna be in there?
Gamble says she's not that dope.
Don't UCLA gotta get out of they
Nate said
they
Big
coming
Four
for you,
leaving.
man.
Nate said Big Four leaving y'all anyway.
we all right with Big Four leaving. We
Oh,
wish her well.
Y'all not gonna do Keisha like that tonight. Hey,
They
y'all
be
not doing
hating.
Keisha like that.
They be hate. They just mad because we just no. Big Four be all right, but even Big Four be over there looking at Makeda like, okay, don't do your thing,
Why am I
girl.
so infatuated with Bro Claude and Diddy?
That's why Bro Claude say he's minding his own business and he ain't got nothing to say.
Mike, why are you so infatuated with Bro Claude and Diddy?
Let me tell you something.
You got something to tell us?
UCLA beat South Carolina, didn't it, Brooklyn?
Yes.
Yeah, because they got that big girl. That big ass.
Lauren Betts.
Lauren
Not
Betts,
that big
yeah.
ass, not that big ass, that big. They ain't got
That-
that.
that
He
big-
said that
they
big
had
head
chick.
girl.
Look, they had that big chick.
Hey, Mike, you better leave me alone, Mike.
They had that big chick. Let me tell you
Mike
something,
trolling
player. Let me tell you something, player. That's the thing about UConn. They don't really have a. Let me stop, because they ain't gonna like this tape. Where's their big person anchoring them?
Who that?
Ooh.
UConn.
Oh, I just told you, Sarah Strong. They got some big. They listen.
But
they
she
got
a
some big
freshman,
guys.
right?
Yeah, but she playing
But
like
she don't play like no freshman.
But she don't.
Yeah, but she gonna make freshman mistakes when it come down the stretch, right?
I don't know. You got look. Go
We
look
gonna
at
see.
Go
We
look at
gonna
Sarah
see.
Strong.
UConn is
Yo,
the
hey,
best.
let me
of the
ask you
best.
this question though, because somebody asked me
We
this
gonna
question
see
a few
what
chats
Sarah
ago.
Strong do down the stretch.
Somebody
That's
asked
what
me
we
this
gonna
question
see.
a few chats ago. Lakeisha, last Ted Poa, what do you see from her in the WNBA? Does she go to the WNBA? Like what's
Yeah, I
going on with
don't.
last Ted Poa?
I
I
love
don't
her.
see. I love her, but I don't see it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Now she gonna stay 1 year. She gonna stay one more year.
This nigga said I missed you, bro. Call.
Yeah, I love last tier Poa, but she gotta. If she's trying to get to the league, she got to do more than what she doing. Mhm. So yeah, she. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all. It's probably gonna be. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
don't think she
something.
making it.
There's gonna be a dark horse team that comes out. Watch. Somebody we ain't even talking about.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's exciting to me. Like it
Uh huh.
could be anybody.
Because all of them got, to be honest with your chat and everybody in the chat, all these teams got flaws, like obvious flaws. So, I mean, because even Haley Van Lith was running around here and had y'all getting her up on the draft board.
Texas got a chance. That guard over there in Texas, what's her name?
Oh, you talking about Madison? Uh huh.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
got a
Texas
chance.
got a chance.
Right now, Anissa Murrow is number one in rebounding.
I
What's
know
up,
she
That's
Tim?
is.
good. That's good. I'm glad for her.
I like her.
Tim in the
Angel
chat.
Angel 2.0.
Oh,
Looking.
Sports 263
What's
say
going, what's going
UCLA
on,
is on
Tim?
a revenge tour. I understand that. They got knocked out and was talking smack about my team. Yeah, they need to be on a revenge tour with their
They
little
still ain't
silly
gonna
self.
win. They still ain't gonna win.
They little silly self and
They
they
could
little
be on
silly
all the
coach.
revenge tour
Listen,
they want to, but
everybody.
they
If you
still ain't
listen,
gonna win.
everybody, if you enjoying the chat, man, if you entertain, run them likes up, hit the like button, man. Follow everybody on the panel,
Or
man.
somebody say Booker from
I
Texas
appreciate
told
you, Brooklyn Bro
she the
Card. Hey
female
Tim, what's
Durant.
going on, brother? How you feeling, Tim?
Oh, Tim in the chat.
I don't see Tim. Where's Tim
Oh,
at?
yeah, I don't see no
Gamble,
Tim.
Gamble. He's in Bro Card's chat, but
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Pretty poor. She a defender. Yeah. Yeah, but I need her to do a little bit more. Gamble 3-1-10. 310. I need her to do a
Hey
little bit
Tim,
more.
you got to come over to Brooklyn's channel to get up on the panel. You got to come
Crazy
to the
less
80s.
than.
Brooklyn, the 80s, baby. You got to come.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Big Four did them in last year.
there you
So
go. There you go, Lakeisha and Tony. If y'all can see it.
Brooklyn broke up the pan and the check greed. Oh, they go tell. Yeah, we up here. They always bring out the Louisiana in me when I be over here just minding my own business. Chat.
Brian says she the LSU DD Richards. DD Richards don't be doing shit in the league.
No, funny.
Booker from Texas is cold. Yeah, Booker's cold. Yeah,
Yeah, she is.
yes she is, Mike.
Yeah, I like her.
Miss Tony, I see you on a panel. Hey.
What?
Somebody just put it in the chat. Evidently, they got they on Brocar's channel putting in comments. That's why we
Sarah
know she
Oh,
Strong
is
okay.
is
Song.
her. She's
Hey
no
Tim, how you
freshman.
doing?
No, that's a fact. She playing like that's a fact.
Who
Definitely,
is
that's
that? Citron
no, what was she
on the
talking about? No,
screen.
on the screen. Oh, yeah, that's on your Citron. Yeah, that's her numbers. Brooklyn, you
I'm
think
not.
Connecticut's son would
I'm
be
not
forced to
sold
leave?
on Sonya
I
Citron,
think
but a lot
so.
of you guys are.
Yeah, because so what I do, like you said, Lakeisha, I go by the eye test, but then I also after I do the eye test, I look at numbers. So her numbers been pretty consistent for 4 years. So and then
I
her
do like
size,
I do like consistency. I do. I
yeah,
like
her
it.
size, she's 6 feet. And then also I like dogs. When Olivia Mouse went down, she played point guard for them, and she's not a point.
Okay.
She's more of a wing, but she played point and held it down. Like she did a good job.
Do you think the Sky should use the
Hey
3 on
Tim,
her?
thank you so much. I appreciate that. I would because it's a need for us. So if you take a look at what we need, we either need a a really good point guard, or we need a really good scoring wing player, and she's that. So I would do it.
Hmm. If
Um,
Olivia Miles is gone.
yeah, if Olivia Miles is gone. But you wanna know what's funny? When I watched Madison Booker play the other day, because she
Hmm.
could play the three too. She could play the three. When I watched her play, it made me understand why people don't is not high on Sonya, because that's a total different type of three right there. Madison Booker is a total different type of play. The way she just gave me Maya Moore vibes the way she was playing.
Hmm. 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 Who was that they just played? They lost to. Who was that they?
Oh, you in the chat now, Tim? I got you. I'm about to drop the link. I didn't know you had crossed over.
Who was that they just played that they lost to? But Madison Booker had her game either way. What game that was? Texas just lost.
You
Uh,
took Notre Dame.
right. Yeah, Madison Booker was
That
the
was the
reason why
for
they
me. That was the
lost.
best game of the year for college basketball, for women's college
Hmm.
basketball. That was the best game. And also anybody, sports, Tim, Nate, Gamble, whoever, um, y'all could come up. Y'all could click the link if y'all want to come up.
Yeah, that was Notre Dame when they went into overtime. Yeah, that was a good game.
Very good. But Madison, oh my God, the way she was just pulling up, she was just. And the one thing like I said, I like players that get better. The one thing I really respect about Madison is last year, again, like I said about Soya Citron, she had to play the point guard role because the point guard went down. So she was the playmaker for them last year. This year,
Hmm.
because she got the point guard, she just catching and shooting. She catching and shooting that thing out there.
Hmm.
So I like to see, her development. Really, it's
Yeah.
really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
we
Hannah.
definitely got the right to swap that pick.
When is Hannah Hidalgo coming out?
I gotta cause some confusion. I think my fever will snatch Citron at 10 spot. We need a defensive minded guard. And
Hmm.
I think the fever, I think Citron will be a good fit for the fever. So I could see
Yeah.
that.
I think they picking at 7, Tim, right?
Yeah, they got the seventh
I thought
or
it
the
was the
eighth
seventh
pick.
pick. Yeah, one of
Either
them.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
In fact, I could tell you right now. I got the shit on the screen. Oh,
They got the 8th pick. That's what it is.
yeah, the 8th pick.
They got the 8th pick. Yeah. If Citron is there, they.
Brooklyn, I'm gonna pull up next time on your panel. I gotta get ready for work. No problem, buddy.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
wait.
that's.
You're always welcome, Tim.
I think if they get yeah, that anybody the fever get'll be gravy because like I say, like you said, Brooklyn, they pretty much got their team. That team
Mhm.
just needs to play better,
Yep.
you know. So
They, like you said, they got to defend. They gotta have to defend, and then they're just gonna have to get pieces that can run the floor. That's it.
right, that's it. So because y'all team had a good defender and y'all cut that girl. What was that girl name?
Nate, what's going on, brother?
What's happening? What's happening?
Ain't not much. You're gonna have to teach Mike how to join the panel because he's been struggling.
Struggle is real.
Oh yeah, I jumped on while I was driving home from work.
Yeah, like we IT. We like, oh no, Mike.
Mike just need to download Google Chrome
Yeah, download StreamYard. I ain't man, I download no movie from.
Yeah,
or
I tried to
StreamYard
tell him
itself.
that if you
Yeah,
download the app,
StreamYard.
you can do it that way too. I don't know.
He must got a
It
flip
ain't that
phone or
hard,
something
Mike.
because it didn't take me that long. It
It ain't
That
that
click
flip
hard, Mike.
on,
phone.
click through. Yeah. I
But
said
Mike
Mike
too
must got a
concerned
flip phone.
about Bro Claude and Diddy. That's why.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Some Diddy parties.
That's 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 what's his problem right now.
Listen, Tony. Now we understand why we wasn't invited to the party. We was not invited. They said
Keisha,
no.
That's
Keisha,
why he can't get. That's
Keisha,
why he can't
Keisha.
get on the panel because
You doing
he
that
too
too,
busy.
Keisha?
Messing with bro club.
I'm not doing. I'm not
You
doing
doing
it.
that, Keisha?
Sister Tony making me doing it. She making me do it.
No,
I
hey,
just make
Sister
you do
Tony acting
anything.
up tonight. Sister Tony acting up. I got Sister Tony. I got her, but you
Now,
too,
I was
Sister Keisha.
defending you. I was
Okay,
defending you. How
okay,
you gonna
okay,
how you gonna get mad at me? I'm defending you.
okay.
I said Mike, the reason Mike can't get on the panel tonight because he too worried about you and Diddy.
Oh, yeah, right, Tony. Yeah, Tony.
He all confused now.
Keisha,
He can't even do a simple
Mr.
thing now.
Snaps. Yeah.
I can't mess
Hey,
around with
Keisha.
y'all.
Hey, Keisha.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'm
come
sorry.
down there and put some of that shea butter on that truck. You better be cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being
It's
influenced.
a
I'm
fact.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's a fact,
I
Tim.
need I need to be a leader. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I don't use baby oil. I use shea butter.
Hey man,
Whoa.
hey man,
Whoa.
TMI,
Pause.
TMI.
Whoa.
Pause, man.
Whoa.
Pause. A long
Pause.
pause.
this what
Pause.
this what happens when Brooklyn starts
Strong
his
pause.
podcast.
Listen. My podcast, we gonna hold you accountable.
Hey, this is not after dark, bro. It's not after dark, bro. It's
We
Now
gonna
not
get
hold
after
your
you
dark.
underdog
accountable over
You
here.
can go to
on,
you
man.
can go
Come
to
on now.
you can go to breadhousebutters.com. I'll put that in the chat. That's my website. I make the best whipped shea butter on planet Earth, and
Oh
Keisha gonna be
Lord.
selling.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
did it teach you that?
Oh, there
Did it
you
teach
go.
you that?
I thought you was on my side, man. There you
I
go.
am. Come on. Wait, hey, and it's south side, man. I don't know what y'all be doing on the west side over there. I don't know what the west side be on some shea butter. I
Nah,
don't know,
you
bro.
from my land. Nah, you from
I
my
got
land. You
somebody
better
else on the
be
panel
cool.
for
Be
that.
cool over there. You on our side. You know I'm right there on 7th
Maximize.
right
What's
there
up?
next to Jerk Villa, baby. That's my
Yeah,
store.
So, we get back to the
what's
basketball.
up?
No, I was
Yeah,
asked
get
about
back to basketball.
the Connecticut Sun. Do you think they're gonna because they got a lot of free agents? I don't think they can tank because we have the right to swap their pick, the 2026 draft, their first round pick, or
Right.
Phoenix.
Yep.
So I
Exactly.
think they're Phoenix and the Sun have to try and win. Will they win? I doubt it. I hope they don't. But I think Marina Mabry left Chicago to get away from a rebuild, and I think the
She
Sky even
gonna be
20
in.
is she gonna be right back in a rebuild situation because they got a new coach. I heard he's actually a good coach here, but he's European.
Yeah.
And
He coached. Not to cut you off. He was a coach for what team was that overseas in the Olympics? I think it was a team that
that's
Misa was on. I think
yeah,
it was
me
Belgium.
was it
I think it was Belgium.
Fenerbahce? I think was it Fenerbahce?
No, I think it was Belgium. I think it was a Belgium team.
Belgium, yeah. So it's I think they're in a definitely precarious situation. They were trying to go for it all, and Sophie White. That's the thing about Sophie White. She runs from rebuilds. Like she wants to go to a ready-made team that's ready to win, and if it look any sign of a rebuild, she's gone. You know, she used whatever situation she was in to leave. Like, hey, I need y'all to fire me so I can go because she was still under contract. She was still under contract. I think that was pretty messed up. And I need to be home, and just so she can go coach Curtin Clark. I still think the Sky would be in a better situation. I know everybody's like, "Oh, Kennedy." I'm not. I'm mentally like, well, you know what? She's gone, and well, let's go ahead and sign and trade her for some good pick. You know what I'm saying? For something. So if it's constantly you're hearing problem in the locker room everywhere you go, sooner or later that problem is you.
Right.
You know, so where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not saying everything is true. Not saying everything is true, sister. Not saying everything. But when you constantly seeing this,
though.
yeah, right, exactly, accountability. And from what I'm hearing, rumors about this, and she did tweet about that list. I think it was B. Will. Like she was upset about the list. I don't know if she was upset about Andrew being ahead of her. I think she was, upset that, hey, how y'all gonna place me at top 25 and y'all make me like 25, and I'm better than most of the people on here. And they took her saying I'm better than most people on this list because Angel was also on that list.
No,
You
her
know,
age is straight. They straight. No,
I believe that's straight. But I also saw the fact that Angel hasn't really defended her like she defended Michaela. You know, she said Michaela was a good vet. She said E. Will also was a good vet. She named them. You saying who are her good vets? She definitely said Kennedy should have been an all-star. But when all that started happening with you heard the rockets in the locker room, and that was also one of I think where Teaspoon messed up at. She was old school, so she's like, "Well, the vets handle the vets." I'm standing. She said, "I stay away from the locker room." And as Jeff P was like, "Well, we want somebody to take accountability to people in the locker room," and I think that's one of the things that he didn't like. She let the vets take care of the vets. Well, the vets didn't like the rookies, and that caused a lot of more chaos because the vets looking at the rookies like, "Well, how y'all coming in here more popular than us, and they coming to see y'all?" Because soon Angel got hurt, nobody was at the you know what I'm saying at the Wintrust. It was empty. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It went from 11 to 12,000 people to about 6,500. So they want to condemn, especially when Camilla got hurt. They was like, "Oh, ain't nobody, none of them, neither one of them playing. Oh, what we coming for? I don't come to see these bums. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I don't want to see Dana. All of a sudden, now Dana want to act like she Isaiah Thomas. Oh no. Now you Isaiah Thomas. Now you dipping and dabbing. Like I still remember when her on the court and she passed. It was going against Minnesota. It was a Minnesota Lynx game. And Mariah was like, "Hey, give me the ball." And Dan was like, "No, I got it." Mariah was like, "Hey, give me the ball. I'm point." "No, I got it. Go down
I
court."
remember that.
Mariah
Yeah.
turned and looked at Teaspoon like, "What we doing?" Teaspoon was like, "Go ahead." She's like, "Man." And that was a big problem. And Dan was like, "Oh, I got it." She's like, "What you mean? I'm point." No. Go ahead. She had to turn the ball over. Like, what we doing? So, but yeah, soon Angel wasn't in there. She dipping into Izzy. I'm under the court. Ha! And Izzy, like, you know what I'm saying? Izzy, like, yeah, if I just had time, show everybody.
Oh man, he got caught up in the matrix.
Yeah, we ain't feeling
What you talking about?
Chicago. We ain't feeling that. We
Chicago.
Chicago. So we ain't feeling all that whining and shit. We don't play that in Chicago. No, we don't play all that whining.
I said
I know.
For a little second.
Say we don't do all that whining and all that.
No, he'll tell you. Listen, Nate will tell you. We don't even on when we in the playground. You better not be calling no fouls. Like
no, ain't no fouls. Ain't no fouls.
Crybaby.
No, and it's. And then with the Dana thing, I think he's pumping up. Like Tyler Marsh didn't mention her in the interview. I watched the interview. He talked about Angela and Camilla. That's it.
Oh, okay.
But with
so you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it. He ain't said that one thing about Dana. Not one. I watched it. I saw it. I was like, oh, bet. Yeah,
I fire him.
So he didn't say nothing about Dana. He didn't say nothing about Dana.
No, he ain't say nothing about Dana. Ain't not once. Because they didn't even ask about Dana. They wanted to ask about Angel, Camilla, and he mentioned Angel about 3 or 4 times. And then Camilla, he said, we want her to score. He said, I see her doing her thing over there. I don't pressure her. He said, but when she comes here, then we're going to get her more involved. He said they want Camilla to score. And then he said Angel's going to continue to evolve her game. That's the only 2 he talked about. You know what I'm saying? He talked about what he wants for future free agents and what he wants the culture to be. I know somebody's like, oh, I didn't like the way he was playing. Quiet people are the most dangerous. Like when you come across people that aren't that talkative, when you get in the locker room and those certain coaches, all right, look, what I just say? What did I just say? Them the ones you want to, are the ones that's the quiet ones are the loud ones, actually. You know what I'm saying? So he's been around the G League, his G League stories. He's on the Toronto championship squad. He's with the Pacers. Like this guy's been everywhere. He has knowledge. He has the experience. So when he was when you talking up like a Dana, like, oh man, she's a defender, I'm gonna talk up something I don't want because I want you to take it.
See, I told y'all they had on CBS, and they had Jeff P on CBS talking about she a good piece. She is a good asset.
Yeah, I mean that was at the beginning of the season though. That was a whole video. But yeah, I'm gonna talk her up, especially to other GMs, and say, look how she defends. She's a shooter. She's a scorer. And when you ask why I want to trade her, well, she don't fit our system. She don't fit the system and what we want to do. And she wants to move on from what we're doing. She wants a different role.
She
So
don't fit the food stamp. She
that's
don't.
right. She don't fit the system. She don't fit the locker, yeah. Like, cause you ain't finna come in and be mad because Kennedy took your spot because Kennedy should took your spot. You know, Teaspoon was trying to be nice because everybody's like, "Oh, Dana been here. She needs to start." Awesome. I was a few that said Dana don't need to start. I saw her from the time she was in Louisville.
From the
I'm like, okay, that's
beginning.
cool. From
From
the
the
time she got to the
beginning.
W, I said she didn't need to start. She was a court. She
She
was
was
a
on the
backup
bench.
bench.
She
Yeah,
was
she's a
on the
backup point
bench.
guard. James Wade saw the same thing we did. The few
Hey,
times she started in spurts, she
I
was
told you,
cool. When
Sister
she was
Tony.
scoring big, she was a Olay on defense because she was too fond of trying to focus on scoring. And then when she was throwing Teaspoon under the bus and talking about her game plan and well, I'm not used to this kind of system. You know, I was used to and then talking about Angel and Camilla like, oh, I'm not used to bigs that can't shoot like that. I'm used to like 5 out. We all can shoot. I'm like, man, just say you don't want to be here. Like, man, get her up out of here. Like she was just throwing the whole system under the bus. Like, I don't like this system.
You didn't
It's
play
it's
with
kind of
Candace Parker. You watched Candace Parker. What you
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, kind of. Well, I played with yeah. She threw put Candace in there. Like you playing with Candace for
I
five,
know.
6 years. Come on, man, stop that.
No,
Stop
Candace.
that.
You couldn't even get on the court with Candace. Candace was like, "I'm finna sit on the bench because this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
nothing to watch."
yeah. She played one good game, and that was the first time, and we lost that game. And that was in Jordan, Canada. She couldn't even stop Jordan, Canada. Jordan, Canada dropped 30 on her. Like,
Oh Lord.
yeah, Jordan, Canada. She couldn't stop Jordan. And that was when Jordan, Canada was L.A. with the
Atlanta
Sparks.
Look, Atlanta Don was like, "Why is she here? Like, why
Yeah,
is she?"
yeah. Was it no? What? Who?
I'm saying Atlanta Don when she was here, she was like, "Why is this? What? Who
No,
even?"
Dana wasn't here yet. No, Dana wasn't here
No,
yet.
I'm
Dana
saying,
wasn't here yet.
no. Listen, Elena Don wanted to come back at a certain point to Chicago. Do you remember that? And she was like,
Yeah,
"Why
yeah.
the team before this draft that we had before?" And it was like, "What? Like, no, why?
We didn't have
Why?"
the pieces yet. Yeah, we
That's
had. They
right.
wanted to trade
We had
for.
AFC. I'm telling you
Yeah,
what I know. So the thing is that's why Elena Donadan didn't even try to come back to Chicago, and she just went on and set out. She didn't want to play for the Mystics either.
yeah. And people get it misconstrued about why Ella Deladon left. EDD left because of her sister. Like she when her sister got really sick, because her sister's on the East Coast. That's why she wanted to be over the East when she went to Washington. Her and her wife still have a house and a business in Chicago. Like she still has her place and businesses in Chicago, but she wanted to be out east for her sister. Her sister can't really move. You know what I'm saying? She can't really bathe herself. So that's why she wanted to be out east to take care of her sister. People like, oh, she ain't want to be in Chicago. No, she left
No,
to take
no,
care of her sister.
that's right.
Yes. Yeah, she left to take care of her sister who's out east. And that's why she was like talking to Phoenix, New York, because she was trying to stay out east. And then she was trying to talk to Chicago, and Mississippi was like, nah, we're going to court. You're going to stay here. And instead of courting Natasha, because she thought she would do her talkings with management, they was going to court Natasha Cloud. That's why you saw her talking to the Phoenix Mercury, like, yeah, when I become a free agent, we're going to discuss this. And then they court her like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. We want to trade for you. She was like, all right, bet. I'm going to sit at home. She was pissed. She's like, oh, for real? All right, bet. So I don't think they're going to do that this year because Thibault is gone. Eric and his son are gone. So I think it's going to be a real interesting.
That's
I
another
saw.
piece. Where does Deladon go?
I think she's going to try and stay on the East Coast.
Not a
So the Liberty, can.
because I was
Brianna
thinking,
Stewart can take a pay cut.
not to cut you off, Nate. What I was
go ahead.
thinking was I thought that she was gonna end up going to the Valkyrie, right? I thought because like
She
if I'm
probably
the
still
Valkyrie,
could.
no, but you said she want to be on the East, so now that changes
Yeah.
that. But the reason why I was thinking that before you said that was if I'm the Valkyrie, right? The piece I think I'm gonna get out to draft if it falls to them is Dominique Malanga. So I would love to have a player like Ella Deladon just to show her like the rope, show her how to play, you know, as a big person with guard
As a
skills.
big, yeah.
So I would love that. But if she want to be on the East, I can understand that.
Yeah, I don't know where it's progress. It's probably progress to the point where if the Valkyrie, you know, the Valkyries got money, so she can probably move her sister to the West Coast. Like if Golden State, like, hey, look, we got you and your sister. We'll put her in private quarters because they got money like that. This is Golden State.
That's a fact.
This dude's freaking. He rich. So it's more about off court stuff now. Like for Kelsey Mitchell. If she can get paid on court, she more about off court money. Since her dad died, she want that off court money. She want endorsements. She want brands. Like after that first game, they like, oh yeah, you got crowds. She like, man, I don't care about that. I want to win. She's like, what y'all talking about crowds? I mean, she like, that's cool. I want to win. I'm in a different situation now. I'm trying to win. So she want money. Yeah, they gonna core her, but if she still like, hey, I'm trying to. They said they gonna pay me. So I need you to trade me. You know, I need you to trade me to Vegas or something. So before actually this Seattle stuff popped off, I had Jewel Lloyd being traded, sign and trade for Kelsey Plum to the Aces. Before all this went out.
I said that a couple of days ago that I could see Jewel Lloyd being on the Aces or Chicago. Like I could see those fits.
I don't I only see Chicago trading for her if Chicago's. Because Jeff P, which I don't know about Jeff P. Jeff P worked. He was a developer with the Sky beforehand, so he developed Kai and other WNBA stars, and he also worked with James Wade. So Jeff P has a different mindset when it comes to as far as development. James Wade was more about I don't need rookies, just give me, you know what I'm saying, give me vets and give me European talent. But Jeff P is more like you know what? What the heck is that noise? Is that me?
Oh, I don't know.
What is that noise? Y'all hear that?
Yeah, that was Tony. That was Tony causing confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was Tony. I'm so like, what is that? That sounds like somebody flushing the toilet, yo.
That wasn't
I'm like, yo, somebody on the toilet.
Okay,
What's going on?
I thought it was you. I saw you mute.
It ain't me.
Nah,
I'm
that
looking
wasn't
at my
me,
desk.
No, sir.
I'm like, yo, somebody on the toilet, man. What happened?
Yeah,
But dang, what was that? Oh yeah, so Jeffy, he has a different mindset. He also know he needs vets, but at the same time, he know he needs rookies to build. So I don't see them doing the Jewel Lloyd thing unless it's for the 10th pick and maybe a second. Like he's not going to give up draft picks because he's excited for his 2 draft picks next year because he knows also, I can trade these picks for a big star, but not a 31-year-old star. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I agree with that.
If he trade those picks, if I'm trading a couple firsts and a second, I'm not going past 2026. That's it. I'm not going past 2026 trading picks. And if I trade these picks, I'm trading for Satu. Like somebody with that, she's 26, 27? 26, 27. So she's still within that age range of Angela Camille, just a few years ahead. And she can play the 3. So, and if she like, hey, I want to leave, then you already know, like, hey, all right, we want 26, 27. No, how about I give you 26? Do both my 26, the right to swap, maybe 27, but you ain't getting nothing else than that. Like, you ain't getting my pick. You ain't getting all these picks. Because now you see all this talent. Now they like, oh, you want what first? How many first? Nah, I can't do that. We saw Connecticut do that. Now Connecticut might have to, give us their pick and Phoenix. So, and they trying to win. They done rebuilding because Minnesota got our pick next year. Like you said, Minnesota I would do a pick swap. So they're not trying to. They done rebuilding. Yeah, they done with that.
Yo, you just reminded me about something. Mind you, I kept having to hear people say, because people want instant gratification. So I kept hearing people say during the season, "Oh, we traded Mabry for nothing. I'm like, yo, it wasn't the players, it was the picks. I'm like, yo, it wasn't the players, it was the picks. Now everybody see Olivia Miles and they're excited, but I'm like, he was worried about Rachel Banham and Mariah. And that wasn't what we traded for.
They took on the contracts to get the picks. Yeah, like, all right, you're gonna have to take this bad contract. You take Mariah Jefferson, we're throwing another pick, but a pick swap. Like, all right, we'll take her. That's what that was. You take Mariah Jefferson and this expensive contract, because she barely gonna be on the court, and we'll throw in a pick swap.
Right.
All right,
look,
I'll say we'll take it.
If
Yeah.
you think about it, we won the trade because Mabry turned out to be who we thought she was, right? She went and had a good game for them and then sucked right after
Yep,
that.
and then sucked. Yep. She was an Olay on defense. Olay.
Broke ass said that Mabry was the truth over there.
Oh man, bro, guy.
Oh my Lord. What truth? What truth?
Where's bro guy at? We need bro guy.
Yeah, I ain't seen him nowhere, bro.
He got mad at K7. We ain't seen him since.
Right.
I ain't seen him since, bro. K7 was messing with us, goating about Aaliyah Boston. That man came back on. Bro, Aaliyah Boston is the truth. I know that I'm telling you. He said, bro, I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm just messing. We just wanted to, you just tried to give me back up here.
We seen him too. That was the last time we seen him.
That man got mad with y'all.
He got mad.
He got mad.
That's funny.
It was like, broke ass, don't do that. Don't do that. He went in the chat and we ain't seen him since.
We ain't seen him since, bro. I give it to January. Give us about free agency, and because I think the Fever might sign Natasha Howard, and maybe because they're going after Serv'n, so I think they might try and sign they might throw a bag at Natasha Howard. Erica Wheeler's gone because Christy Sides was her friend, so that's why Erica Wheeler got all that money. Her and Christy Sides was close, But yeah, so I think they signed Natasha Howard to play the 3. And
Erica Wheeler and old girl too that she kept putting in. They from a clique. Erica Wheeler and the one that the FIFA fans was getting mad at that she kept putting in.
Katie Lou Samuelson.
No, the other one, the guard.
Christy Wallace.
They all click. All of them they come from the same.
Man, that Katie Lou Simonson signing. Woo! God, that looks bad.
That looks real bad. That money don't even make no sense right now.
But I think she'll be better next year. You got to also think that she was coming off having a baby.
Yeah.
So she's coming off having a baby, has some post-traumatic stress syndrome. Her husband's overseas playing ball, and then they separated. So it was, I think that year after that, it was a lot of mental stress for her. So I'll give her last year, and I think she'll come back a lot better next year.
Okay.
I think she'll come back a lot better next year because I've seen that, and that's why Skylar took off that whole year because she couldn't do it after having a baby. Because she could have played, but she took off the year because of postpartum. Because she didn't want to be away from her baby right after, after having it. And Kay Lou played because she felt she had to financially, and there's opportunity. She's like, all right, I'll play. So I think Natasha goes to the Fever. You'll see Brogad then saying, they contend, they're going to the finals, and it's gonna be them and the Liberty, them and the Lakes. You'll see him then.
But then, to your point though, if Natasha Howard does go to the Fever, I think she plays a 4 for them because she's able to stretch the floor.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And they probably gonna play what's her name? What's her name? No, not her. The other one is it Lexi? What's the girl's name?
Lexi Hall.
Lexi Hall. They're probably gonna play her at the 3.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Because they like to run.
Mm-hmm. But can you keep that up 4 straight quarters?
No, you can't. No, especially not in the playoffs. Even in the W, it goes half court.
Yeah.
Like it goes half court. Like all that running gun stops when you come against better and better, better teams. And now next season it's gonna be 7-game finals. It's gonna be 7 games like the NBA. So I saw that coming. When those ratings got like that, and the last thing the WNBA needs, which actually would be good, is a semifinals. See who goes to the finals between the Sky and the Fever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's ratings. That's ratings.
As a Fever team gets better and as the Sky team get better, they're gonna have they're gonna have some good ratings and good matchups between those two teams.
Oh yeah, because I could see. I'm sorry, I had to go 2K. So I'm like, let me go ahead and put this thing together. I put Flau'jae, in the draft, and LA got her. You know what I'm saying? Put Olivia, you know what I'm saying? So I think Flau'jae's coming out because, like you said, her name it started popping out when LA got their second pick, and she said Atlanta or LA, and because of her music career, and LA, and I think that NIL deal came out after she was like, oh, I might come out, and why would she come out? You know what I'm saying? Get a deal with Unrivaled, and now she don't come out for another year. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I think she's like, I mean, I just knew Paige was going to LA. She's like, well, I'll go though. I know she think, well, I'll go to LA.
Right.
I know. I'm pretty sure Magic Johnson was like, hey, look, if you come out, we got you, and we not passing you up. I'm telling you, like, you sure?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling, if you come out like Miss Johnson, I'm telling you, and then your mom was on the phone, and they said like, look, if you come out, we got you with LA with the roll out the red carpet. You'd be the franchise, you know what I'm saying, part of franchise player here with Rakia, Cameron. Like, she not passing that up. I don't see her passing that up at all. But I also don't see her making that announcement until the term is over. Until after the term, like Camilla did.
I didn't realize Dejanay was a restricted free agent. So now,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, restricted.
That's all pipe dreams for everybody talking about. They want they not letting her go.
You don't think so?
Nah, Connecticut. Why would they let her go?
Because if like I say, that's what I'm saying. I would sign her to a max. I would screw Connecticut over. Like, remember the poison pill in NBA? So I will poison pill Connecticut. I will offer her a max offer sheet. If they match it, they match it. Because if they don't, that max offer sheet is no longer max on the new CBA.
That's true.
Because that 240, 237, that's like an average salary now. You know what I'm saying? So the new contract is gonna be like, oh, Brianna signed for 4 years, 1.3 million. You know, that's that 237 gonna be looking like, oh man, they got a bargain.
Right, exactly.
So I will send her an offer sheet and be like, all right, bet we'll sign and trade you with like I send like if Kennedy like, hey, you want to go to Seattle? All right, bet we finna send you to Seattle. And I get Seattle, matter of fact, I'll be like, hey, Seattle, you need to give us a second because she's younger. Like, Kennedy only 26, 27. Jules almost into her prime, so you need to send us a second. Like, we sending you the better, younger player. So you need to send us a second pick. That's how I'm telling like, you ain't got no choice. I mean, you can give us a second. We send you a superstar, you know it's young, or you can go to Aces and get another, you know what I'm saying, get Kelsey Plum. She's about the same age. You know, like, what you gonna do? You can try it, but it'd be better you get an actual superstar who's young, who got about another 5 years. You know, 5, 6 years before she start hitting her peak. So, you know, I don't got my GM hat on all the time, you know. So, like, oh, you want candy? Hey, Val, hey, go to state. I got something for you. Give me your number 5 and a future second. And you got her right now. We give you her rights. You can do that too. You can trade their rights. You can trade their rights to negotiate because they did with Rebecca Gardner. They traded her rights, and you had to offer them an offer sheet first. Like, hey, here's the minimum, and then she was like, oh, I want to sign it. They was like, all right, bet. Hey, New York, we got something for you. Give us 2 seconds. They got 2 seconds from New York Liberty for ACL torn Rebecca Gardner. 2 seconds. So you mean to tell me Jeff P ain't on that? Man, he on it. He like, hey, ask Golden State they want her. Like, we'll keep her if we have to. But ask Golden State if they want to take we'll take their 5th pick. We'll take 1 first and a second, maybe. You know, if they like, hey, we'll just give you 1 first. All right, we'll take it. You saying no to that? A 3rd, a 5th, and a 10? Stop it. Stop it. Matter of fact, you can package up that 5 and 10, and your next year, like, hey, Dallas, you still want South too? I think she want to come here. You know what I'm saying? So you got Olivia, fill-in spot. You get a free agent at the 2 or whatever. You got Olivia, Satu at the 3, Angel, and Camilla. I don't care who you put at the 2. That's a squad right there.
Yeah. You're right, man.
So,
They need to have you down there telling them what to do there.
my mind be going, man. Because I seen what he doing, and he's stocking picks. He's stacking picks because he's
Uh-huh.
from the James Wade tree of I want superstars and vets, but his mind is, he also been talking to a lot of the stars, been helping them develop. So he already knows who's going to come up and who's going to be better. So that's why he's like, I keep Michaela. We'll keep her. He said, I get Tyler. He's going to turn her into a superstar. And when it's time for her to get paid next year, because they can just, they can get her offer sheet. She can play on that 1 year offer or whatever, which will be 78,000. I think it'll be 78,000 or Dana. Like, we can't get her. We can give her away. I don't think nobody gonna want her. But if they offer her, like, oh, y'all can take her. But Michaela, she can play on that 1 year. I'm like, hey, make her a superstar, and then we can trade her too, or we can keep her.
Now,
But
force two, six.
she gonna want to get paid. Like if she pops off, and she like, oh, I'm gonna bet on myself, and I'm gonna play on this 1 year, this minimum,
Right.
and she turns into a 15 and 10 player, then you got to pay her too.
Hmm.
So you paying her or you trading her?
I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up because I gotta go to work in about three hours.
Oh snap! My bad.
Nah, you good?
I just got out work. I'm fired up.
Y'all straight. This was a dope stream. I have fun, but I gotta go to bed at some point. I gotta be back up in a little while.
Yeah, you got to
This is my fault though. This was an impromptu stream. And before I was about to go to sleep, I was just sitting. You just sitting here. Like sometimes you just want to do something. I wanted to go live, so what I mean. I had a dope time, and I'll probably go live again tomorrow, and we probably talk about the video that everybody talk about with Tyler Marsh or whatever, and whatever else come up, we probably talk about it. So I'll go live earlier tomorrow, though, probably around like 7 or something like that.
Okay.
Oh dang, I'm gonna be at work.
What time you get off?
About midnight, 12:30.
Okay. So I'll try to go live. I try to go live. I'll probably do a long live or whatever the case may be, however the case, so that you could pop up. But listen, appreciate everybody for pulling up tonight. Hope everybody have a good night. And God bless. And see y'all guys tomorrow.
All right, bye, bro.
All right, see you tomorrow, man.
Everybody.
Anybody thoughts, anything like that before we end it?
Oh, we
Good
good.
show, man.
Bro, Clyde, no more shea butter, man. Tell Diddy stop that.
That's what
Oh,
you hear in the
good.
background. That's that mixer running right now.
All right, bro, cause send off.
You gonna boil it? You gonna heat it up and then put it on? I mean, never mind.
Good night,
Oh
Gabriel.
my God!
Hey,
Stop
Sister
it.
Keisha, say something.
I'm
Say
not
something,
saying
Sister
nothing, bro.
Keisha.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm being a good girl
Our
right
closing
now. I
thoughts,
ain't saying
free
nothing.
agent, WNBA free agency is gonna be fun, man,
That's a
and
fact.
can't wait.
That's a fact.
My closing thoughts is that we are on the 80s, baby.
Yes, sir.
80s, baby. The extension of Simply Ball dropping podcast with my main man K-Sap, and you
Yes,
come
sir.
on over to Steady Serv'n ENT to hear good music and great topics.
That's it. Bro, Claw, you keeping the live going, or you going to bed?
Oh man, I'm finna go get. I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta be on the 9 tomorrow. I gotta be on 79 tomorrow.
Bet. Everybody have a good night. Like I said, stay blessed.
All right,
All
love
right.
Be
y'all.
blessed, y'all.
I bet.